Nobody cough. Dude,
You son of a bitch!
And that'll keep happening until we hear Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, God.
Okay, boomer.
Hey, everyone.
We're gonna share your dice tray.
Okay.
This is
Just
Constitution
share
Todd.
your party.
You want me to play this
I
and
was- it
blow
was-
my brains
It was
out?
a joke.
Oh.
You don't have to blow your brains out. Ray does that for you.
You know, I used to like that song.
I love this song still.
It's an
I watched it
amazing
again
song.
today, that scene.
Oh,
Just to-
why?
I don't know, just to think.
It's an amazing
Just
song.
to think.
It's an amazing song, and then you actually see the visual that goes with it. And you're just like, oh, fuck. This is ruined forever.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I
have
can't
another
hear it
song
without
recommendation I'm
thinking
sending
of
my-
a giant woman getting her
Mm-hmm.
forehead.
Why don't we...
Don't worry.
There's a lot of images associated with
on
it.
your way.
I
That
couldn't
was
believe it.
totally upsetting.
Right.
But it's even worse to see.
It's yeah.
No!
It's like the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and it's horrific.
What is
This
it?
is the
In
flattest
Evangelion.
Crunchwrap Supreme I've ever
It's
seen.
really good.
Is there anything in this?
Open it up
My
and
Crunchwrap
see.
Supremes have
Also,
been really
it's kinda
disappointing
bending,
as
so
of late
I'm
as well.
assuming it's not crunch.
Oh, it's just been here for a while.
Oh,
It's
no.
just a Rap Supreme.
Is this the shitty fluted version?
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Someone hand me a lighter.
When you guys finally kill off Colonel.
We're not gonna kill Colonel!
Why not?
Because he's my child.
Oh, that's right. You had your one bonding moment with Colonel.
So is Fisty.
That's the send off Colonel deserves is the
Fisty's
barbecue
also a
lighter.
grown-ass man.
Barbecue lighter. No, the lighter on Maud's fingertip.
I just really want to go to
It's just this.
It's
Oh,
too
it's
personal.
It's so terrible.
Oh, could I do that? Does that
Yeah,
work
that's
that
how it
way?
works. It literally, it's
Just whatever figure I want to
it's
stick it
designed
on.
for like, since there's like 4 different slots, one for each finger, one for each digit finger.
Sweet.
So
This Taco Bell is the worst Taco Bell.
There's like nothing
Oh,
in
this
there.
probably isn't from the Derby one, so never mind.
It's the Dobby
But the
one.
Derby Taco
That
Bell
one-
sucks.
There's nothing in there. Wow.
Oh, it's very
That's just like a
flat.
You order from,
tortilla.
like the one nearest to here.
I
then-
bet.
Yeah, and
I don't
when
know.
order-
The last
I
couple
think
times I've had
I've
Taco
twice
Bell.
ordered breakfast from them. Like
Ever since they
while I
got
was at
to
work.
take rid of potatoes,
And
they just suck.
It's a budget
They're-
thing, I think.
Like I ordered a crunch wrap with.
You probably also have a
sausage.
harder time getting
And
all
I
that stuff.
bit into it, and I got a couple bites in. I'm like, "There's not sausage in here." And so I unwrap it to see, and there is a single sausage crumble in the entire
That's amazing.
thing.
What a
That's
monster.
incredible.
Alright, Andy, let's go.
Don't call him that.
Andy. I saw
Fine.
all your
He'll
spells.
Hulk receive his just desserts.
She's a
understand.
druid, and
I
she's level 10.
I thought you were.
Alright, family.
I thought it was Ember.
Family.
I hope you had a good week off.
Yeah. No, I was
I didn't
sick.
play any
It was
games
Yeah.
last
okay.
week.
That's I think the whole
Sad life, man.
think the reason we had the week off is because some of us weren't having a great week.
Yeah, no. Some of us were busy. Some of us were sick.
Some of us
Some of us
were
were
dealing
sad.
with the sick.
You were just sad.
Previously on Don't Trust Me, many battles and tribulations take place. While Ember and Melody scheme for vengeance against Diego, the others begin their day's trials. Fisty battles a spinning tower, while leaving with a few broken bones, also leaving with a shining mark. Maud teams up with Steel, Marrow, and Bombshell for a deadly game of hide and seek with massive spider-like features. The battle ends in Bombshell's betrayal of his teammates, leaving Maud at the bottom of the chasm to awaken one big ol' angry spider. The spider rampages and removes most players from the game board. Maud manages to leave the arena knocked out and sands his real arm. But after awakening hours later, the medical bay realizes it's grown anew with a new prize attached, an extra mark. Indy submerges into a puzzle tube, which desperately attempts to drown her while she solves its puzzles. With her last ounce of strength, she
That's very
manages to
stressful.
unplug the tube and save her own life, all the while gaining an extra mark as well. Hostile battles against a dangerous monk between a pair of superheated mirrors
That's
shortly
very
after.
strange.
Cooking the two of them alive, but with such a finishing blow to his opponents, his captors couldn't be helped, could be helped by claiming Hostile as the victor. After the 4 battles, the group meets shortly with Maud gifting the mark to Hostile. Putting the two of them back at 3, They go back off to watch one final match. Battle between Fuzzy and Bombshell atop a large, unbalanced iron disc. Fuzzy walks away, broken and tired, but nonetheless victorious.
Woo!
Session 10.
Fucking
Does it feel
Fuzzy.
like 10?
Oh, yeah.
For you, it's like 3.
3.
Doesn't really feel like 10 to me either.
Should be?
But like I recognize that it is. It
Yeah.
just doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's gone
Like-
quick.
It has.
Yeah.
Weirdly, as much as it sucks, 2020 has gone like relatively
Yeah, it's almost
fast.
over. This is crazy. We gotta.
Jeez, yeah, it's almost
Still-
October.
The disaster hasn't happened
Beginning
yet,
of the
though,
year.
so don't jinx that.
And it's not even over yet.
Nice. That's a win. Maybe.
Can't imagine what kind of disaster is gonna happen yet.
Wow.
Does A1 put anything out?
Like steak sauce?
Last thing we need is another Uramanga sensei.
I'll find out.
Alright, folks.
Oh no.
So, the group of kingdoms. Yes.
A1 did make an announcement. Sword Art Online Progressive is getting an anime.
Hey, there we go.
Yep.
2020 people.
It's gonna be on Netflix.
2020,
I saw
everyone.
that.
Everyone's 2020. It's more Sword Art Online.
I was like, oh shit.
Alright, we
Hooray.
are exiting with Fuzzy dismissed and limping off back to his room. Hostile would most likely rejoin with the group here. When an exasperated colonel sprawls his way around the second floor lobby. He looks anxious and tired, but honestly, it's hard to tell that apart from his regular status.
It's true.
He spots the lot of you shortly after your exit of the Fuzzy fight and rushes over. Oh god, I finally found you guys. The walkie-talkie stone fell apart. For some reason, I was snooping around. What's going on? He says with his hand stabilizing his body over his knees.
So it's weird. It's like that was scripted. Like, it was
Sounds
really
familiar.
good. You know? Really impressed.
Oh, I gotta get a tissue.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody.
Is this
Yeah.
Colonel?
Mr. Colonel rushes his way,
Yeah.
What does he say?
pulsating through
Yeah.
the group of people.
Yeah.
You're alive?
Colonel, you look like shit, buddy.
Yeah, I'm alive. Why?
Fisty breaks down crying.
Oh no! Oh god, why are you crying? Someone help! Someone, what are you doing? Someone help! Why still? What are you doing? Anything?
I pat
Just-
both of them.
Weeping, she says to Colonel, I thought I killed you.
Oh, well, I think you did.
Fisty's
you're
still
not
crying,
helping
but now she's confused.
No. Thankfully, I think the perks of being at this place kind of negates that debuff from us. The value of death is no longer as permanent, it seems. Which I'm still not convinced that's entirely a good thing. I didn't get a chance to catch your guys'... Wait! What happened to the walkie-talkies? Stop distracting me.
Oh, I destroyed him.
Oh!
Ow.
Oh!
I thought it was more pressing to have weapons that like worked better, so
Sorry.
Jagger!
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, well, man, could have just... Hey, Colonel, I'm gonna turn this off for you. Literally been like 2 hours I've been looking for you guys.
Like, have some sand
Oh.
stuck in his ear now.
so in my head I'm gonna send a message to Colonel, and then I'm gonna think, fuck you, man.
Colonel realizing you could do this is like a game changer for him. Expression- oh. Why? We could do that this whole time?
And I think to him, no.
Dude, the person that gave us... That ushered us in here really didn't tell us shit about this freaking spell, did he? That's awesome! You can talk to anyone.
I mean, you could have also like thought for the thing to like lead you to us.
Well, I did. It didn't do anything though.
It doesn't work like that.
I thought it did. Oh.
Well, so I've tried. Believe me, I've tried
Yeah, me too.
for
Alright.
2 hours. Anyways,
Oh.
Never mind.
how did everyone's did anybody fight today? I haven't really had a chance
Yeah,
to catch
I
up
fought.
with anybody.
Everybody.
No.
Yup.
Not everybody.
Except like
I
two
fought a
of us.
building.
What does that mean?
Means I fought a building.
Fisty did a challenge.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think that makes sense. God, we need Hey, Hostel, you have a translator in that thing?
Fisty bought the building. I just ate it.
Yeah, it's called the brain.
I'm telling Glorious when I get back.
Yeah, I
This
can
is
tell them.
bullshit.
What is that gonna
Yeah,
be?
it'll put your mind at ease that like somewhere under this whole complex, there's like a spider the size of a mansion. Don't worry about it though.
Colonel is about as the reaction you'd expect hearing this in real life.
Did I tell you I got a job
Guys,
too?
you're scaring him.
I mean, this is what happened.
You got a job, you say?
Yeah, I got a job.
Oh, what did you get?
I'm announcing now.
He's staring just right at you as he's saying this.
He's announcing his own match.
Yeah, I announced my own match. I think I got paid for it.
Wait. So wait, you're on the staff?
Yeah.
Do you get like special privileges around this place
I
then?
don't know.
Well, man, we can finally figure out a little bit about the infrastructure on here. We can get out of here easier that way.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention. That's one of the things I've been researching. I was literally about to mention we could have a chance of getting a job here.
Yeah,
But,
I already did that.
Yeah. And
Like earlier today.
is everybody okay? Anybody lose anything in particular?
My blood pressure skyrocketed.
What happened to you?
I did a. Was it a challenge? I think it was
Yeah.
a challenge. I did a challenge, and it was timed,
Oh.
and it was stressful.
Oh.
She about done drowned.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
about died.
Yeah, like a couple times.
Yeah. It was really fun.
You made it out though.
She rolled really well though, so she was fine.
No.
No. False.
Incorrect.
So, suppose with that in mind, I guess I can convey a little bit of what I've been kind of doing for this time, if anybody cares. I figured out this place actually has a library.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Where?
Oh, Colonel, you know how to read?
Yes.
Where's the library?
Yes, my mommy and
No,
daddy
let's not
taught
jump
me.
to conclusions. Just because he knows what a library is doesn't mean he can read books.
Kyle, you're way too salty for a paladin. Reel it in.
I'm gonna go to my room, actually.
No. Come on. I'm just in good spirits because I'm happy to see you okay and that we're all back together.
Colonel turns around and just a glisten of a tear in his eye.
I gently wipe his tear away.
You wipe it and it's just something in his eye. You just poked him. Ow!
Go pull the eyelash
Make
out.
us let a hand check.
Yeah, on the second floor there's a library and it's really interesting. There's a massive amount of information there, like whether it's about stuff on already documented Sojin, different fighting techniques, all sorts of stuff. And there's also limited internet access as well, which is really nice. I've been able to see what's kind of been going on the outside world, but
Ooh.
there is no upload. Nothing I can do seems to be able to send a signal outwards, which is unfortunate, but it did give me at least a little bit of time to research some of the stuff that I've been seeing around here. And I did kind of learn a couple things that were interesting around here.
If only we knew someone who was techie. Who could like read code and stuff.
Yeah.
Dang it.
If only.
Now that's an upper tier skill, man. I wouldn't expect anyone as lowly as this place to.
I can read music. Does that count?
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you can give it a
Are
try.
we're saved.
Amber just raises her hand and is like, I can give it.
You also know how to read music?
I can read like.
So wait, you read?
I can read Greek.
Fisty, that's really
Pretty
impressive.
impressive.
Neat.
You can read
Wait.
in cryptic? Really?
I almost made mod read encryptic, but
We've discussed
know
this.
what that means.
You should have been
It's
a robot,
like-
Kyle. Then you could have.
I didn't want to lean too hard into like the robot angle.
Your arm can be encryptic, but it can't tell your body what it is.
Beep boop beep. Beep.
It
God.
reads it out loud, but you can't
I have
translate.
like a barcode scanner. Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
The square root of raspberry should be legalized.
No,
It's
like cryptic is
the
like
Amazon Alexa voice, but it only
reading
reads out
binary,
in
basically.
binary. It can only speak binary. 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0.
Playing Skyrim on Alexa with binary.
I love it.
You come across the bandit.
Did that answer your question? you less.
One thing that's interesting, which would also be helpful if we wanted to do some research on some of the people we run up against here. One thing I did discover is they archive every fight. At least every fight since this has started.
Ooh.
And so, one of the computers is specifically designed to keep a program that archives them all. And so you'd be able to search up just about anybody we wanted to. And so I did. And did find something interesting. I don't know how long they have been here or if they have been here, but I haven't been able to find any battles, at least so far, from anyone named Hot John. So, if they are here, they're suffering for it, or they're not here.
I mean,
Which
either.
kind of would dead end us if that's what we were looking
Oh.
for.
This
Yes,
is
Fisty. Yes,
in character
Fisty.
is Fisty.
Yes, Fisty.
Maybe she's still in town killing people.
She's like serial killer.
If that's the case, then what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Wasted our time looking for your friend.
Well, we
The
do.
culprit's not even here. That's kind of annoying.
I mean, we do have access to a library where we can, access the internet. So if there were any suspected Hot John killings going on, we could actually follow up on them.
Exactly, and so I made sure to also keep in touch with a couple of current events, especially around Palegrass. But festivities go along as normal. At least nothing that they would post online as breaking news to panic a partying crowd. But the other thing that I did find, and it's the biggest thing that's been worrying about me here, of course, should be worrying everyone here. Death.
Yeah.
I'm no doctor, and I've really haven't studied much in the field of any sort of regeneration or people who work in that field heavily. So I took time to see if this has really been something the Legion focuses in. And there was a case about a decade ago about the regenerator doctor, but he's gone rogue and is gone. Other than that, there has never been a successful case of bringing someone back to life.
I mean, if that guy has gone rogue and we are kind of in a place where Rogue Legion members would gather, it makes sense that maybe he has something to do with this.
That would be an excellent case if he hadn't died a couple years ago.
Oh, well then never mind.
So,
I mean, but if he's yeah, Fisty.
Maybe he undied.
Yeah, I was exactly what I was gonna say. If
Have
he has
you-
regenerative properties, maybe he
Came back
Like
from
Colonel.
something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's Fisty's mentality.
Have
It's
you
like,
heard
Colonel
the
cannot
story
die.
of Darth Plagueis the Wasp?
No.
I'm gonna make a ship
Who's that?
that no one knows to room except for CJ would get.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Oh.
the Jedi.
The Jedi. The Jebus.
Hey, Colonel, I have a
I
question.
missed.
What floor did you say the library was on?
It's on the second. You should be able to use your mark as well to get there. But
Is it open 24/7?
yeah, I mean,
Neat.
it's open the entirety of the time that I was there. But don't you see how weird this is? I mean, the Legion basically runs all the magic in the Sojin on the planet. And nobody has been able to make that level of a breakthrough in healing yet. And this place is using it for a game. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, if I can propose something, Fist, did you have a question?
Well, maybe this is just a dream.
I wish.
I
Way to
wish.
go,
Yeah.
Pinch Fisty.
Did you wake up?
I mean, that's not a bad theory, though.
Maybe it's not my dream.
Oh
You're
shit.
living in someone else's dream?
We're
Pinch everyone in the
We're
grave.
all
we're in the Matrix. When we crawled into those crates, we were actually being zipped in a zip file.
Oh, gosh.
So yeah, none of us were awake for when we had this spell put on us. I have no idea what kind of magic this is, but I'm sure I have definitely, and many of you have experienced it as well. Whatever this is, if I can make a proposal to you guys, if we can try to rely on this as minimal as possible, that might be better for us in the long run. I can't imagine something this convenient comes without consequences. But that's just me, because if the people who basically brought along the Sojin movement onto the country have no idea what's going on right now. I can't imagine these people do too.
I would tend to agree, but we have to participate in some capacity or otherwise.
I completely agree, but if we can find a way to recover without using this, whatever they're using in the medical bays, whatever the mark does to us once we die, that might be better for us.
I think that a good course of action would be, well, the way that I think about it is if I've always kind of been under the impression that maybe Hot John has something to do with all of this, and that could explain why she's not showing up in any of the fight records. Either that, or she is going by some sort of alias, which
That
maybe our
makes
friend
sense.
Naughty could inform us if she goes under any other
Or
name.
it's also very possible that Hot John is not actually her name.
It's very much a case.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
Alternate.
much about how
Definitely beyond.
Nona makes his
50
pursue this individual. Maybe Hot John is just a criminal name,
Could Hot
not
John
something
just
they
be naughty?
used.
I
One
think that that's a
entry.
really strong possibility, honestly.
What was it?
That Hot John is just naughty.
Hot John is naughty.
Interesting. All these are valid points. If that's the case, then
I
we're
don't
still
know if
stuck
that-
in the
yeah.
stuck in this place with a known serial killer. More than one known serial killer, but
That
One
was
with a-
suggested out of character.
I know. I don't think we.
oh, that
we
wasn't a
actually did.
character. Okay,
No, Michael came up with it.
Yeah, Fisty's not smart enough to.
okay. I was like,
But-
But
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a valid possibility.
Do I have any idea of if? Oh my gosh, why
What
can't
if one
I
of
think of
us
his name?
challenges her?
The guy who hired me.
Hot John.
The guy who what you? Sorry.
Hired me.
Oh,
you asking in real life or?
No, I'm asking you. What's his name again?
Oh, that's Border.
Border. Would I have any idea of like if he'd still be working or not?
The last place you saw him was up near kind of like the entrance area, so your best bet is to just go check again.
Okay. I think I want to do that after this conversation. I talked to him.
And so, some things that I'd like to throw on the table that we can focus our pursuits on in the future, if you don't mind. 1, finding out how to get out of here. 2, figuring out what this spell is. And 3, how to get it off of us.
How to get this spell?
Yeah.
Shower.
That'll work.
In
That's something we
chemicals.
stood in.
Right.
No, we fuzzied. We showered Fuzzy, and he still got his.
Can
We fuzzied shower. Yeah.
Can we try to get our phones back too?
Absolutely. I plan to leave here with everything they took from us.
So what?
Should
Should we
we,
like
here
all
with
try to
my
get
dignity.
like jobs throughout the entirety of this place?
I'm just saying, that would, if we could explore the underbelly of this place as a group, I feel like we'd be in a much better position.
I think tomorrow we should all just agree not to do any challenges or fights.
Okay, but what about those?
I was gonna say some people here
Belly will
need to
die.
some people here need to have a challenge.
I have to fight.
Or,
Do you
You
need an
haven't done
extra
anything
mark?
the last 2 days.
What?
Have you not done anything? The last
No. I tried to fight Diego and then he drugged me.
Do you just need an extra mark?
No, we don't need to give away marks.
There's also no guarantee that just by like receiving a mark from somebody else means that you are negating the requirements of battle.
I mean, I think
you would
that
lose
that's
a
what
mark,
Diego's
but then you
doing.
would gain a mark back, so that you would still be equal
Oh,
on
I
the mark
see.
front.
Yeah.
Also, out of character, last week when we were talking about like, oh, Diego's probably not out like searching for people because he already has all of his marks. Yeah, he had 5 marks whenever he drugged us too.
Yeah.
So
That's a good
Just
point,
saying.
actually.
And you can convert.
He doesn't
marks
care.
into tokens.
yeah, I didn't notice. Yeah.
I assume you can convert them to tokens at will, right?
yes.
So if he has 5 marks and he's about to do it again, he probably
He was
just converts
looking
a
for
mark
more
to token-
drink
tokens
tickets.
and then immediately gets a new mark. So
Living the life.
Yeah.
So just a,
yeah, Diego knows what's up.
He's gaming the system.
And so,
Smart boy.
I'd like to learn more about how this whole spell works, because honestly, if whatever these psychos are doing in here can somehow benefit the outside world, this could be a miracle in the process if it doesn't have any side effects. And so there are a couple ways we can test for that. One, we could simply avoid using it altogether and simply avoid the risk, or we can put it to the test and see if it does something. And if...
What kind of test are you proposing?
Well, we make the spell do its job. And we make it do it enough that we can get a proper analysis on its abilities.
Are you saying we...
One of us, or multiple of us, it might be an interest to have it use its ability to heal us, or bring us back.
Here's my thought. So, whenever someone dies, they get taken to the med bay. No one else is allowed. I got offered a job as a cleaner and decided to apply for an ounce. What if I got a job as a cleaner, found my way into the med bay to clean about the same time that, and I hate to say it, one of us died? Then I could kind of see the inner workings, and because of my background, I might be able to gather more of what is happening.
Doesn't necessarily have to be one of us either. You could hang out around that area until you see somebody hauled in there.
We could kill Fuzzy.
We're not gonna kill Fuzzy.
No, you gotta stay in character.
I love it.
I'm My Fair Lady.
Fisty hates
Fisty
Fuzzy.
does not want...
Fisty's throwing noodles at
What is Fisty's justification for hating Fuzzy?
She doesn't like the smell.
Aww.
She doesn't like. He does not smell like cookies.
Fuzzy does not smell like
He
cookies.
smells like the
Therefore,
opposite of
he's allowed to
cookies.
What is
Therefore,
the
we
opposite
should
of
kill
cookies?
him.
Bad.
Shit.
Bad.
That's my
Ooh.
least favorite option to do. I'd personally like to avoid us having to use it altogether because, well...
Well, I can just see if I can get a job in the med bay, even if it's just cleaning, and I can kind of
That wouldn't be a bad idea, but
see what's happening.
do you think you'd be good doing it by yourself? I don't...
I'm fine. If you saw if you saw my fight today,
Especially if... I didn't see your fight. How'd that go? Did you live?
I fucking killed that bitch. Like,
Nice.
hard.
Hostile, I could always go with you. I have a disguise spell, and so I could disguise myself as another janitor or maybe like a doctor or something.
That's true.
Just
I'd
be
like to do a
good,
little bit of
also
research
good.
to make sure that like there's not only like a handful of janitors that they wouldn't like recognize. Like,
Well, if
you're
we know
not
who,
Bill.
I mean, if we know who Bill is, then I could be Bill.
That's true. Yeah,
Bill,
I'd
Bill,
like to do a
Bill,
little more
Bill.
recon before we just like disguise you as a janitor. But yeah,
I mean,
I think
fair,
that's a good idea.
but I think
Hostile?
Yes,
Do you get marks for cleaning the med bay?
maybe, I don't know.
That would be fucking sick.
From what I understood from Naughty, is that you just don't need to get marked. Like, you just kind of stay where you're at.
Okay. So...
Isn't that kind of what Naughty was?
Yeah,
his
he was basically
sentiment
saying, like, I don't have to compete, but I gotta do my job.
was? Like, you don't gain marks from doing your job, but
Yeah.
you don't get penalties. For
Yeah, you don't really have to spend them at that point.
What if we all disguised ourselves as janitors and we all just bum rush the medical bay? They can't stop. They can't stop all of us.
One of us is the imposter.
we're all Bill.
Bill, what happened?
Jesus, Bill! This guy's going through the gremlin syndrome.
No, he's just doing shadow clone jutsu.
Counting all the bills, just going Bill, Bill,
Yeah,
Bill,
that's what I was
Bill.
saying. Yeah.
Bill Nye the Science
Exactly.
I was like, you're willing to take that risk. I feel like having somebody on the inside is our best advantage right now. So I really do
And I think they
commend
were
you
really
for that.
pushing me towards cleaning, and I did not want to clean, but now I'm thinking that I should
I
have.
was about to say, you as an announcer now, I don't even know if that might have its own perks as well. Who knows where they're going to station you
I mean,
for that, but...
are you actually an announcer? Though it kind of seems like they set you up to like die in that like a cruel joke.
I don't. It seems kind of cool, but like he did tell me I got a job.
Yeah, but a job as a cleaner.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe your job is like you only announce your own fight.
Well, that's one reason I wanted to talk to Border after all this and see kind of what's going on.
I love that the homeless drifter of the party is the one who got a job.
Hey,
great.
there are 2 homeless drifters in this.
The one-
That's true, but
You
he's
mean-
been doing it a lot
You
longer.
mean the one who's been
Model.
the one who's willing to actually put in the work to do the job instead of some bullshit military bitch?
Oh!
I was saying that out of character. I don't know why you're spotting in character.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Like, we looked on the street, he was like, you even have the sunglasses. I was like, oh no. And then my speech music is the
Alright.
I'm gonna go back to the library and I'm also gonna study the fights that you guys did today and see if I noticed anything.
Just don't watch the end of mine.
Yeah, I think tomorrow
What do you
I'm gonna
mean?
have to fight.
No,
Isn't that the part where you won?
Totally should.
No,
Totally
like
should.
I won and then the fight just ended there. Like nothing else happened, so you don't need to watch the rest.
Please don't watch mine either.
Why not? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Let me remember at the same time. Why not?
I took my shirt off.
I'll be
I'll
be sure to not. Okay.
be.
You just did a challenge, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I won't watch yours.
Yeah, just after I shoot the last fireball.
Why'd you take your shirt off?
I fought a building.
What is happening with this child? Whose parents are you? Where's your parents?
Whose parents are you?
This is where he found out Fisty has 3 kids for some reason.
Georgio Stephanopoulos.
Some Greek name.
Yes,
Stefano.
not as Greek as Fisty, but
Well, Fisty's a taken name. Like,
Right.
she picked the name Fisty because she fists things.
yes.
Except when she doesn't, she like
Hot.
hits them with her freaking.
That's
Yeah,
not
she
a
also
fist.
occasionally fists things.
That's-
Yeah,
It's
but
just the
Fisty sounds
face.
a little better than
Yeah,
Thorny.
yeah. Well, does it?
You're not a
Does
are
it
you?
though?
Petty. What is it?
Does Fisty
Horny.
sound better than horny?
I was thinking like Ram. Or something.
Rammy.
That's still bad.
I like Rammy.
Rami Malik.
Oh.
You are now Rami Malik. Yay!
Got it.
10 sessions in when we're deciding Fisty's actual fake name.
It's like I changed my name. I'm horny now.
Alright.
And then she's
Like, if one of you guys suggests that to her, she might actually start doing that.
Oh no, okay. Let's move on.
Just because she's not that bright, she might think that's her name.
Love her so much.
he's like, that's a really cute name.
Were you gonna say something?
Colonel, do you mind if I come with you to the library?
Yeah, that's no problem. I'd like to ask a little bit
Of
about
course I'm gonna do that.
how we can utilize your new skill.
Yeah.
Because
So you're just walking off.
Okay, bye.
She's like, oh.
Like, runs after me.
yeah, if you don't mind, yeah, I'm gonna go research this. I know how to get in contact with you permanently now, so it's no more hiding from old Colonel. But
Alright.
if all possible, stay safe out there, you guys.
Alright, Colonel. Don't
Well,
die again.
Let's set aside as kind of like a kind of a worried look. Like,
What's wrong, man?
no, I got something to do. Have a good night, you guys. Good job
Wait,
with your
what?
fights.
What do you have to do?
I gotta go to the library and study.
Okay, that just was the way you said that.
He's probably a little homesick.
I mean, I'm not gonna,
Retweet.
really hasn't been,
I wonder what that's like.
it hasn't been a long time since I've been away from Glorious for more than a week. So,
Hey, the Colonel, can I ask you something?
what?
Are you and Gloria's dating?
No,
Why'd
Are you
say it like
married?
that?
no,
Are you in love?
Are you just sleeping together?
no. Glorious is,
So you're probably siblings.
Oh my god, that's his dad.
Is Glorious dating somebody?
no, it's nothing like that.
Do you wish you and Glorious were dating?
Glorious is my dad.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yes.
Glorious is my adopted father. So no,
So yes.
Okay.
absolutely not.
But that doesn't mean he's not dating somebody.
Fishy, do you want to date Glorious?
Not.
Whether he's dating someone or not,
Fisty, he punches really good.
whether he's dating somebody or not, that relationship does not beat his current priorities. That's for sure.
This would be great with Glorious.
In case
Oh,
you're curious,
I want that
the
to
joke can stop there.
I want that to happen, though.
But
She's a
Fisty
little
to
young
young
for
for
you.
him,
Yeah.
in my
I
opinion.
think it would be adorable.
Adopted.
Okay, bye, Colonel.
Yeah. You know where to find me. So
I'll
Weird
follow him as well.
relationship.
You do?
They would punch
Yeah,
each other,
I'll
but
wait
it
till
wouldn't
we-
be abuse.
Just like,
Fair
this
enough.
aspect of this
Okay.
is good. Like,
So you just dismiss from the group and
Yep, I'll just
Head
head
off
bye
with
to
Colonel.
everybody.
Alright.
Colonel.
Bye,
I
Ember.
pat Colonel on the back. I'm like, dead buddies for life.
Oh yeah, you died too, right?
Yeah.
That was weird. Dying's weird. I hate it.
I message Colonel and I say, someone's following you.
No!
What is wrong, man? Why are you so jumpy tonight?
You didn't hear that?
No.
This is gonna be
the
the
best part
worst.
is the spell you have to point. So like,
He could just do it like while he's smoking.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not casting the spell. I'm messaging him over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Two
I
can
know.
play
I do
this
the
game.
messenger spell.
Block hostile.
Yes.
I don't know if that worked or not.
Try it.
You suck.
He doesn't hear anything.
Oh! Now it's
Yeah.
Hostle's turn to, or now it's Colonel's turn to cheat just a few tricks.
Now I'm just curious, can we do that with like fighting and stuff? Like if you block them, can they like not fight with you anymore?
Ooh.
Is that how
Is it
Diego's
like
getting out of
what?
this shit?
That's a good
Who's
question.
blocking everyone?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Diego has no friends.
Sounds like a research type of question.
Erase all pictures of Ron.
Erase all pictures of Ron. Erase all pictures of Ron.
I
Yes.
just don't understand this.
Erase all pictures of Ron.
What's this from?
Parks and Rec.
Oh, like
Andrew, you've seen that.
I know, but it's been so long. What part was that?
He's-
When he gets the
segueing.
rectangle.
Yeah, and they're trying to he accidentally opens Vine and he's trying to tell his iPad to erase all pictures of Ron,
Oh.
but he takes a Vine of himself and then it just says it over and over and over.
Erase all pictures.
Anyway,
So it's just the five of you guys here now.
yeah, okay.
Well, like I said, I want to go talk to Porter.
Is this like
Smith, though.
after all the fights?
Yeah,
So
everything's
it's like
over.
late at night.
It's
I'm going to
around
bed.
8 o'clock
You're
actually.
going
so
to
there's
bed.
still
I
a
had a
little bit of time.
stressful day. I'm going to bed.
Did
What's-
you die?
No, wait, no.
Or did
I
you
got
pass
real
out?
close.
You just passed out.
Fuzzy's fight was later on in the evening, so yeah, it's getting pretty.
Alright, I'm going to bed now,
You just going
guys.
straight to bed?
Fisty goes to the bar.
You.
Ooh.
Fisty, why are you going to the bar?
I might go to the bar.
Fisty doesn't necessarily say she's going to the bar. She just
She just
starts.
goes to the
Well,
bar.
actually, no. You guys would know because Fisty looks into her hand and says, "The bar."
You go there.
Yeah. Hey, Fisty, why are you going to the bar?
I want to meet some people.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Fisty, you go.
Is
Yeah.
it today?
I love this.
I don't know.
All right, we'll have fun.
Nobody gonna go with her?
I figured that Indy would go since it's the bar.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I'm coming.
Oh, see, just got rid of your freaking sleeping issue. Okay,
Sleep. Beer.
okay,
sleep schmeep.
all right, and then Hostel goes to meet Border.
Okay. Mon, you doing anything?
I'd kind of like to discuss with Melody actually, like our plan of action for getting into medical.
Okay.
I mean, it sounded like Hostel was going to do some recon and kind of figure out what we need to know.
Yeah.
My disguise spell lasts for an hour.
Yeah. Does
I'm
your
nervous because the last time you two schemed together, you lit someone on fire.
Listen, that wasn't much of a scheme.
that wasn't a scheme. That was a
really quick.
that was an
Executed.
impulsive decision.
In fairness to them, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Poor Fuzzy.
Except then you have like the smell of burning flesh mixed in with whatever he smelled like.
That dude's already knocked out from the day
He just
anyway.
didn't burn enough.
That's not
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Don't you need to
I hate that.
So you have a disguise spell and it lasts an hour. How many people is that good on, or is it just like good
Itself.
on you? Okay.
That's why it's disguise self, not disguise people. Kyle.
Would you like some further assistance? I mean, Hostel obviously has the credentials to go in because of his sweet ass janitor gig. But if we do a little reconnaissance and kind of figure out the type of people who go in and out and maybe see like some of the people who regularly go in there, then maybe I could help you out as well.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I could potentially do some reconnaissance if you like break my arm, I could go in and ask him to heal it.
Oh, I thought you meant like as a figure of speech, like twist your arm.
No, like literally, like break my arm.
Yeah, is medical good? I guess it is because like Indy didn't die, and like they still took her and healed her.
Yeah, they healed me from being like drugged.
Yeah, I'd be a little hesitant to do that just because like if I were to break your arm, and the guards were to find out about that, then that could be a lost mark.
I mean, you wouldn't have to if we do it in private.
That's true. Like as long as that's true. As long as there's like no cameras, basically.
Yeah, because I'm under the impression after leaving medical last time that they don't like give a shit as long as you're not caught.
Okay. What if new plan? One of us breaks the other's arm.
Oh my god.
Sure, to break someone's arm.
Hospital's like, I don't want you guys to scheme because you do crazy shit, and we're like, what if we break
just-
each other's arm?
Snap it right off, you know?
What?
I'm just trying to figure out like if I'm still there or if
No, you've already left. You're gone.
Oh god.
Like, Fisty has already walked off, otherwise she would definitely be offering to break an arm.
So the groups right now, it's Colonel and Ember, Fisty and Indy, Melody and Maud, and then Hostel is going off on his own.
It's a sea border.
Yeah, split the party because that's what
We're
smart
a
D&D players
partnership
do.
made in heaven.
Yeah.
During investigation.
I'm
So-
gonna message.
Different when
both
you're in the
of
middle
them.
of a fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message both of
What are you
them
gonna say,
and be like,
Hostel?
please tell me that you're not gonna light someone on fire or anything again.
That is not currently the plan. You don't have to worry.
We definitely are lighting anyone on fire.
Oh god.
Oh, just to be fair, third-degree burns would probably get you into medical bay.
Hey, that's a good point. I have
Light me on fire. Let's go.
No, guys.
You're a tiefling.
Oh, is this a group chat? Is this all in
No.
character?
No, but I think
Please don't light people on fire.
you should break my arm because then I can go in and do reconnaissance and know what I need to know, and then I will know who to take guys into.
Are we really arguing over whose arm?
Why don't we
And just, as a
kill two
heads up,
birds with one
be
stone?
cautious about using sarcasm around Fisty.
Break each other's arms.
No. Yes. Exactly. No. No. Are you
Just
crazy?
run at each other.
No.
Break my own arm.
That's
I
not-
guess.
That's not quite what I'm proposing. What I'm proposing is that
You're
one of us
proposing? I don't think I know you like that.
one of us breaks the other's arm. What?
Are
Wait,
you
what?
arguing
I
about
missed-
Melody?
I missed something. What did you say?
Melody thinks everyone's in love with her.
Oh my god.
No, I know.
You are like a child to me. You need to settle down.
I mean, she is a child.
That's really hurtful.
She's 18, but like still a child. Like,
18.
Technically
Yeah.
speaking, she is young enough to be his daughter.
Are you that old? I thought you were in your
I'm like
30s.
I'm like 30. So
Oh, well,
I'm 34, so
So
she could
no.
I thought he was in his mid-30s.
No. And she's actually about to turn 19.
I'm 34, so I could technically be her father.
True.
Like 36
Except
would
I'm an
not
elf.
be.
Or-
no, that wouldn't be
super
out of the question.
unreasonable.
Yeah, no, but Maud is like 30. Like I figure he's like 30 or 31.
Okay.
That's how
well,
I've always
You know,
thought.
Ember's also young.
you are capable of impregnating somebody at age 12.
That technically,
This is a
but
conversation we don't have to have.
yeah, let's not do that.
Aren't all three of you like 18 years old?
I'm 20.
I thought Fisty was a little older for some reason. Oh, well.
Just a little bit.
I
No,
thought you were
yeah.
younger. Oh.
Fisty's 20, but mentally she's like 10.
Emmy, are you 18?
No, I'm 25.
Anyway,
Ember.
yeah. So I still haven't even gotten my plan yet. We keep getting sidetracked on whether or not Maud could theoretically be.
I just wanted. You just said you're proposing, so
oh,
I
yes.
wanted to make sure that you weren't proposing.
After like a week, yes, I'm proposing. No.
I don't know.
That's-
Nope.
So okay.
Ah.
So here's my thoughts. Why don't
Ow.
one of us break
Aim right
the
for the
other's
dick.
arm, whoever's arm is not broken can disguise
What do you want?
themselves
Oh, you-
as either a doctor or a guard and like take the other into medical.
This seems so stupid.
Can you not just take me into medical as like a person?
Would they let me in even
I don't
to
know.
watch the healing process?
Yeah, well, maybe
Oh,
not
Charles
to
would
watch,
too.
but I could probably watch
But
my own.
yeah,
Can
but
you disguise yourself?
I have my ways.
Okay, well then yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, and it's one way or the other.
Here,
so.
let's come to my room, but this isn't like a sexual thing, so don't get
You know, I kind of figured this is more of a
I just feel like I
hideout,
have to clarify.
Where's Melody?
Yeah, well, let's
She's hot
bef-
shit.
before we need
She's
to
a bar.
before we do that, I think we actually need to like go hang out around medical and let me put it this way: I can't.
Jay and Silent Bob outside of medical.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a different Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes, a
reference.
different one, a different Jay
Like the
Silent
Nurse
Bob.
Joy of each place.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, no. Let me put it this way: I can't disguise myself as anybody unless like I actually have observed them and like can get a
Okay.
feeling of their
I probably
characteristics.
thought you were
I'm just so fascinated by this type of people. The people that hang out outside of gas stations and loiter.
Theory,
It's so
you can
weird.
get pretty close
Loiter
just
is
with
fun.
a quality verbal.
I like the idea more that two people
Because
are just
all
hanging
you
outside
have
of
to have
the
is
bed,
like
just
the
like
visual
yeah,
in your
what-
head of what you want to do.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like we're all
Hey,
talking about who we think
what's
is
good,
the same
dead guy?
people,
What's
but
good?
it's three different groups of people.
Oh, no, I
love-
can't do it.
I love
You
it.
said- Look, it'll sound like
Hey.
I'm copying you.
It's okay. I understand.
Well, okay, what if you break my arm
Okay.
and take me in as you
All right.
and be like, help, my friend is so clumsy, she fell.
Oh, we're doing get help.
Or we're doing what?
We're doing get help. From fucking Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's shove our arm in an elevator and let it close on it and move the floors and then it'll.
Oh, it's
break.
horrific. It'll just rip off.
That's an option.
Okay, but so you'll be like,
I hate when Melody and my scheme.
I'm so afraid of it.
but so you'll be like, or what if you're like, some guy in the cafeteria who looks like a Tangled character attacked her,
Is this our music for
It was like
scheming?
Joey's line.
attacked her, and she's broken, her arm's twisted in 5 different ways, and it's horrible. Here you go, and while you're telling them that, you can observe them,
Yeah.
and then you can leave.
And wait for that person to head out, and
yeah,
then
and
I
then
can.
change into them.
What
And
do you
while,
What makes you think I can just change into somebody?
because you just, that's kind of what you just said that you
I said that I can disguise myself.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Mike, are you okay?
It's funny.
Or disguise yourself. I don't know. Put on like a fake mustache and a pair of glasses, whatever you do,
Yeah.
and like all
sure.
just be like, I don't want drugs because I'm a bad bitch, and they'll be like, whatever, and then they'll fix me, and I can maybe see what I can see.
Okay.
Or they might just-
We can give that a
whatever,
shot. I
you
mean,
do
we may
drugs.
this may be a series of experiments because we don't know if you'll have a choice.
Okay, you don't have to break my arm a couple times.
Yeah, sure.
Or what if we went and
Not
see what
here.
my conversation
You're gone!
was
Okay, come to my room.
Alternatively,
All right, I'll follow.
Like-
I will follow Melody back to her room so we can do this really terrible plan.
I feel committed to it.
Yeah.
you just like go and like touch people's faces and then touch your face until you get sick.
That's like the long game.
Yeah.
Go and lick every surface.
Just go make out with strangers.
I'm like,
Sometimes
Colonel, sneeze in my
tuberculosis.
face.
No, just fuzzy. Fuzzy's all you
Yeah.
need.
No, that
Oh.
will instantly kill me.
Well, that's
I
what we
will
want.
die.
Well, that's what we want, isn't it?
No, then I won't know what happened.
In theory,
Yeah,
you do know what happened, right? You did
Yeah.
go in and get yourself fixed from.
Well, yeah, but I was like out of it
Oh yeah, you were.
mentally.
Fisty knows. Fisty went in to get fixed.
And even like
Yeah, but
if
like,
Fisty's not.
let's
gonna
be
obey
real.
that.
yeah, even so like even if you can't really perceive much based on what they do when they heal you, if I have access to this and I can kind of get free roam, then maybe I can like snoop around a little bit.
Sure.
And yeah. I love these stupid schemes because like I feel like Melody's doing it because she's rebellious, doesn't give a fuck, and Maud's doing it just because he's not particularly smart. Is a little bit gung
Well,
ho.
I mean, Melody's also not smart, but she's just more like
Yeah. So
she would rather do it than have anyone else be at risk.
Yeah.
Melody and Maud both have intelligence of 8, right?
Yeah, Maud has pretty low intelligence. I haven't pulled up
Yeah,
Dice
and
Cloud tonight,
with-
actually, because I haven't needed to.
Fisty's intelligence of 6. Like, we are
Oh,
a
God.
pretty low spec.
Wow,
like,
technically,
group in the
I'm actually
I'm
not much
pretty
smarter
high
than Fisty.
intelligence.
I'm
wait, no,
twice as smart as you two, and over twice as smart as you. My intelligence is
But
at
you're a
16.
wizard. Yeah, I was like, wait.
God,
what?
okay. Yeah,
My
let me-
charisma.
I'm
is
gonna load
pretty
up Dice
high.
Cloud real
Mine's
quick.
14, I think.
I think you're correct.
My
Can we
charisma's
jump to
16.
my conversation so I can hopefully stop this arm breaking bullshit before
Do you
I-
want to lead
CJ,
yours
what
first?
is Ember's
Yeah.
intelligence score?
15. She's a wizard, so
So we're the smart people. Why are we letting the two dummies?
I'm not there.
plan?
Yeah,
You're
I have
good,
eight.
Colonel.
I have
Literally
8
the second
intelligence,
day
but I
I'm
have a
meeting her.
-1 modifier.
I am 14.
We have an average intelligence score of 11 in our
As
group.
a group.
That is average.
We're so smart.
So on average, we're like slightly above average.
Yeah,
'cause
10 is the average.
10.
There you go. We are slightly above
Well,
average,
actually, no,
gang.
isn't the average citizen 8s across the board?
yeah.
So,
Hey,
So we're average.
good.
well, that's the average medieval citizen. So, like,
I am as smart as your
my-
average
probably a little
citizen.
bit
Like
the bare minimum for being literate would be 8.
So
Fisty
basically,
probably can't read.
believing if you float, you're made of wood and
Hi, I'm
therefore a
Ryan.
witch.
I'm 18, and I never learned how to
So,
Can you read the description? No, I cannot.
read. So wait, does
No,
that
I
mean
can't.
Fisty doesn't actually know how to read?
It's just a lot of squinting. You can get there eventually. Okay.
I would say
God.
Fisty doesn't know how to read English.
Jesus,
But she can read Greek.
Yes.
Poor thing.
Greek is her first language.
it's so funny.
Does she, but she doesn't have an accent.
It's
That's
too dumb
okay,
to
though.
have an accent.
Well, I'm
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna jump to hostile here unless
Fisty's
anybody else has
accent
something they wanna
technically
say.
should be a New Zealand accent. I just am terrible.
That's
at it.
right. Okay.
Okay, so I'll go up to board. I'll go up to where border's supposed to be.
Yeah,
See
it
there?
takes you back up to the far
The
south
debate
end
starts
of
soon, doesn't
the
it?
first
I'm a little
floor,
curious.
same place
It's gonna
where
be
you
strange.
originally it's kind of like an intro booth, kind of carved into the wall, behind the same type of glass that you saw like when you were all in that revolving room. Sure enough, you get here. He's still there.
Cool.
He's
I'll go up to
fiddling with some sort of electronic device, kind of like a toy, almost like something he's fiddling with.
Okay.
Man's laid back and
I'll go up to him and I'll say, "Oh, hey, border.
so
So a couple questions for you.
We have 20 minutes.
My
until
announcing gig.
the debate.
Like, is that like a daily thing? Is
Absolute
that
shit show.
what's the deets?
oh, you still want to do that?
Well, I mean, I wasn't sure because you said I was hired, but then we didn't really talk much after that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I was wondering if that would discourage you or not. Are you still interested in the gig
Are
after
you
that?
alright?
I mean, I guess I'd
You
like
can
to
watch
know
it on
more
YouTube.
information, like, because I've been talking to a couple of the other staffers, and they said they don't really have to do the challenges or anything when they're working, but it seemed like I would still need to as an announcer.
As an announcer, you would
We
be
wanna start a
relinquished
label
of
plan.
your trial duties, so that wouldn't really be an issue you'd have to think about.
Okay, and you mentioned a cleaning job. What kind
Did you
of
Taco
what's
Bell
that?
bag empty?
Yes, it's really a matter
Are you
of
wanting to watch the debate?
hitting up the station's main
I just
hot spots, all the
recorded.
like aside from
If you-
the specific
if you
rooms
was
and
up
whatnot.
there,
Those are
come over.
specifically for the tenants' duties. You would deal with empty rooms after somebody vacates, but you spend your day cleaning. That is self-explanatory as that.
Is it like would it be like an 8-hour shift kind of thing? Like I clean for about 8 hours and then I'm free the rest of the day.
You clean till your mark lets you leave.
Whoa.
Do I kind of get to choose where I clean, or is it tells me where to go?
No, you just kind of follow the mark. It's pretty easy.
Just follow the piss stains.
Okay.
Follow the blood.
the pit stain?
The piss,
So-
piss stains.
Follow the
I was
sticky.
like, the pit stain.
I'm trying to
Hostel
think of
just
a
is
way.
running around scrubbing on pits.
I'm trying to
Just
think of a way to
follow
ask
me.
if I would get
That's
like, and this is out of character.
Yeah.
If there's a way I could ask like if I would get like unlimited access to stuff as an announcer / or cleaner without sounding like super sketch?
Just mildly sketch.
I mean,
Oh, I guess as someone who works here, is there like certain like staff areas that we're allowed to go to that the competitors aren't? Like, is there like a staff lounge?
yeah, you'll have a new room.
Okay.
You will have an access to a like a workstation that your job specifically requires you to go to.
Okay.
But I'll be honest, there are two types of staff members here. The me staff and the you staff. So, I'll let you figure that one out.
So how do I get to be a U staff?
Well, you found the organization. Think you can do that?
Yeah.
You're funny. Real funny. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. Throws it away.
Tell me how I can prove myself.
Alright.
Grow about
You actually want to clean for us?
Yeah, I'll clean for you.
Alright, let's go. He reaches over and pulls a switch in the wall, like a lever outwards. And it sounds like steam is being released from the pores from the wall booth that he's in. The glass window slides upwards, and the wall almost looks like it kind of folds in on itself. And you're there face to face with him down a corridor.
I'll follow.
Let's go. He tracks. He brings you down this rather narrow hallway. It looks like it was specifically just kind of made to bring him just to this spot, where it brings you to an elevator, and the two of you get in together.
Okay.
So,
Border, how long have you been here?
since the place was here.
Okay.
Didn't
Have
just
you
say
always
founded
been
it?
the welcoming committee?
What's that?
Have you always been at the position you're at?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm like an odd jobber. Like, I do all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. Before you kind of were here, I'm the one that did the announcing as well.
Oh,
In
okay.
case you didn't hear.
Yeah. I thought I recognized that voice.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but we're slowly getting more people to do the position.
And if you ever need some help with that, I'm more than happy to help out, even though I'm getting hired as a cleaner.
Okay. We'll
Just let
keep
me know.
that in mind, man.
Yeah.
We reached over to the elevator panel, and there are a total of 5 buttons instead of the 3 on the normal ones.
Okay.
The one that's lit up right now is the one that's second from the top. And then there are 3 underneath, and then 1 on top of that.
Okay.
The one at the very bottom is like taped over, like to kind of establish you don't need to be touching this one.
What's that go to?
Last floor,
What's down there?
nothing.
God, you're so talkative.
Okay.
Can't go somewhere that doesn't exist yet.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, and he clicks the one above that,
Okay.
Can I join the construction?
and it brings you up.
Awesome.
Okay.
That'd be
it's-
cool.
So it's
That'd be a
cool
dope
that
job.
you're expanding, and
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
not really my idea. Just means that there's more work to be done.
you know what they're building down there? Just
Oh,
more
yeah.
rooms, or
I sure do.
More spider domes.
what's going on down there? Just like more rooms? Are they adding a 4th option to stuff you can do?
We'll find out.
All right.
The expansion goes pretty fast. Thanks to the material these walls are made out of. Place basically builds itself.
Yeah. What is that? I've noticed that like the walls just kind of move.
Yeah, wish I could tell you.
Okay. That's pretty cool though. Whoever like built this and designed it, like they're pretty smart people.
I bet they are.
Have you met the people who kind of created this?
You ask a lot of questions for such a green little man here.
You know, I'm just excited to start this job. You'll get to know this about me. I'm very excited whenever I get to do something new, and so.
Would you say this is a deception?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Haas will truly whenever he starts a new job, like he wants to learn everything about it.
Mhm.
Maybe not necessarily like
Get
as
the residue off.
like innocent as he's making it sound, but like I don't think he's necessarily telling a lie about like
If you just throw the whole
whenever he
bottle
starts
away,
something
it
new,
won't
he's
matter
excited and
anymore.
wants to like learn more about it.
Finish.
Mhm.
Then you can throw the whole thing.
All right. We have arrived,
All right.
and so
Problem solved. Why are you being so aggressive about
he
it?
clicks the button to open, and you hear like
Really intimidated.
the material behind the elevator door like creak and ache, and you hear all sorts of like the sounds of like movement and whatnot coming from the other side. It goes on for almost
Fucking
30
bees.
seconds before the door finally opens up to just a long hallway that goes forward.
Is that the walls fixing themselves again?
Oh yeah. Floor 0 doesn't exactly have a set infrastructure.
All right.
Let's go. So
Nice.
you guys basically follow a path that's goes on for a
And
little
remind
bit.
me, I can message people without like speaking out loud, like through my hand, like through my marks.
Yeah, you can try
I can try.
if you want to try.
How do you think of this?
Okay, without talking, I'm gonna message the group and be like, "Alright, I think I got an N, so we can, like, so let's hold off and see where this takes us." But I'm not gonna like say anything out loud.
Okay. From where
Actually, I don't think I would do that. I think I'd be too nervous that like he would have
Would,
some
like,
pick it out.
specialty.
He's gonna do a perception check if you at least you'd have to go up to your hand at least.
Yeah. I don't think I would.
interact
I
with the
think I'd
spell.
be too nervous that like he has some extra ability that I don't, that he'd be able to hear what I was saying.
Mhm.
So
So yeah, the path goes on for ways and it kind of like bends and turns and weird, unnormal angles until it gets to the point where it leads to this large circular room.
okay.
In the circular room in the very middle of it is this kind of rectangular pedestal
Okay.
that's upward. It's almost very reminiscent of the box you used for your first challenge, where it has basically like a fist-sized hole that goes straight into the rectangle. The box goes up well past your height, but it's simply like the material almost seems like a very smooth porcelain. It's not like the same material that the walls around you are built out of. And this is like goes in through the ground. This here.
What's that?
Oh, this is the promotion box. Put
Alright.
your arm in. Put it in.
Yeah.
You actually don't feel any particular change in your constitution as this is happening.
Okay.
You keep your wrist in there basically until he tells you to pull it out.
Okay. I'll look at it whenever I get it.
You have no marks on your hand.
What
You
the hell?
Instead, just have a straight red circle.
Okay. Is that what Naughty had on his hand?
No, this is a
Yeah,
little bit
okay.
different. Like this like doesn't glow like that, but it almost kind of seems like it's based off of that.
Okay. So it would basically just be like, that's like the group that I'm working for instead of like the bartenders. That kind of thing.
You mean like when you saw Naughty here at it?
Yeah.
Did you actually see what Naughty's?
I don't know if I actually.
'Cause I don't think anybody checked out what Naughty's
Okay.
look like, so you guys don't know what his looked like.
Okay. What's this mean?
Oh. That means your priorities have changed here at the Gauntlet. Basically, at the beginning of every day, you head to your workplace, grab some goodies to clean, follow the map.
Do you know approximately how long each day I will spend cleaning?
Depends on the mess we make.
Okay.
So normally it's a good couple hours at least,
All right.
7 or 8.
Cool.
But who knows? It's normally pretty messy up on the top floor, so.
Top
Alright.
floors in like here. Or
Yeah,
top
the
floors-
arena.
Okay.
But I'm sure you'll be fine. It's pretty self-explanatory. Mark will take you anywhere you need to be.
Alright.
From here, I suppose there's really nothing much I can tell you, unless you have any other questions, boss.
Yeah, you said I'd be getting a new room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There is a, basically, what you can do from this point onwards. Grab whatever goodies you have out of your room. Come meet up with me tomorrow in the morning, and I'll get you situated.
Alright.
Because we're probably going to have to put one together real quick.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, same. I had a pretty good fight today.
I saw.
It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
I know.
Very talkative, thanks, Border.
You're welcome. Alright, let's go. And he brings you back the same way. It's a reverse cycle of how you got in. Take
Okay.
the elevator down to the first floor, and you exit.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Except he stays
before-
behind in his booth.
Before I leave, I noticed everyone who works here has a different type of outfit. Am I gonna get that tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be in your room.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you
The
too.
window behind him shuts, and he goes back, picks whatever filling with off the floor, and starts poking at it again.
Okay, so then at that point I'll message the group and be like, okay, I'm cleaning now. My mark looks a little different than it did before.
As you do this, you don't get a response.
You can't talk to us now. Ha!
Oh shit.
I do want to try.
You can.
message-
Well, you're not able to get a hold of these guys.
Okay, I want to try messaging Naughty.
What do you say?
Hey, is this working?
Hello.
Hey, are we not allowed to message people once we actually work for the place now?
Who is this?
Oh, this is hostile. This is hostile.
Oh, hi.
Hey. Yeah, I got
Who-
a job here.
Who's hostile?
Oh my god.
Oh, you.
Chris.
He doesn't know yet. Oh god.
Oh, you're from. Oh, you're Ketchup Packet's friend,
Yeah, I'm
aren't you?
Ketchup Pack.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You work with us now?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm
We're
cleaning.
gonna have so much fun.
I'm a fucking janitor.
Oh, yuck.
Hit me up, bro.
No, you stay in your little
No.
rat pit
That
where
was
you
so
belong.
weird.
Yuck.
Hey,
Yuck.
I will come in there and I will make a mess just so I can clean it up.
Say that again. Say that to my face.
Alright, I'm headed down.
Well, you kind of. I see you may have noticed kind of the flaw that this little doohickey has here.
Yeah, you can't really message people like competitors, can you?
Yeah, the marks only connect you with your staff or with your team, basically. And you're no longer on that team.
Okay.
Does that mean we can
Yeah,
become
no, that doesn't mean we're not any cooler. You got the best boys in town on your team now.
That's true.
Forget those plebs.
Alright.
So,
Fight staff?
I don't want to. Listen. You know what's good for you? Come have a drink here pretty soon.
Cool.
That's all I want to tell you. Without the use of these marks.
Alright, I'm gonna drop by the med bay real fast and then I'll be over.
Have fun.
So I wanna go to the med bay.
Okay, how far have we gotten in our plan at this point?
Okay, we're jumping over now. Who wants to go next for one? This is so it's Modern, Monu, Fisty, and Indy, and then me and you as well. Those are the groups that we're at. Anyone particularly want to go first, or? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
As hostile dispersing, you guys finish your conversation, and these guys plot about the demise of Poor Diego. Guys, make off to the third floor rec room.
To the bar!
You just go straight there.
Yeah.
Okay. As you okay. You guys are already on the third floor, so you wouldn't even need to take an elevator. That's nice.
I just like to ride them up and down. That's what she said!
Ew.
Yeah, you'd head all the way south of the third floor and back to the rec room.
Aw, these jokers.
They stop once you get there.
These fools.
So
You just call us jokers, man? I thought our beats were pretty sick, man.
It's a term of endearment.
Okay, so you guys actually go in. You guys should all have the appropriate marks to be able to make it in.
I'm just following Fisty around.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fisty is gonna look around at the residents of this bar,
Okay.
and she is going to try to find somebody. I think this would be insight, but
Okay.
she's gonna try to spot somebody that she thinks, you know, she could seduce.
Roll.
Why did you say someone?
Ooh,
Take it from
that's
me.
a nat 1.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Every time you say ooh like that, I know you've rolled like a 1 or
Okay.
a 2.
As you look around, you find a particularly interesting individual here near the bar that you approach.
No.
They have kind of like a weird. They look to be about 25. They got a tail. And
It's me.
oddly familiar.
Fisty goes and she hits on her.
That's literally Indy.
Hey, Fisty, how you doing?
Hi.
Oh, God. No.
Yes.
You hear a cry from behind the bar. Boo.
Love it.
So, you look like you could use some comfort.
Actual comfort.
Is that another word for fear?
It could be.
Oh my
He's like, I honestly don't know.
Honestly, it was a rough day, Fisty. It was a rough day. It was a rough day for you too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say? You give me a mark, and I take you back and make you forget your rough day.
What?
Trying to get Diego's mindset.
Is he a prostitute?
She's
Has
trying
she-
to be.
Has she always been a prostitute?
If you're a prostitute, then where's your pump?
No. Okay.
Give me a mark.
Oh wait, hold on, Mike. I got the perfect song. for you to like pick on.
Are you gonna be okay there?
I don't
Are you?
I love Words with Friends.
Yeah, Kaylin, here.
I love Words with
Friends.
Friends.
Join and then we can all play.
Hell yeah. How do I
It's
do
Words with Friends too. It's 2. I don't think we can all play in the
know.
same one.
We're at D&D right now.
Huh?
Your mom's at D&D.
Y'all are having your
She is?
Hey, you guys are having sex over there. We're just waiting.
We're trying not to interrupt.
We're waiting patiently to break my arm, okay?
Oh no!
What is this?
Hey, you remember when we watched the Kesey movies? Remember that one scene in the third movie?
No.
The best part?
call it tickling my ivories? I'm so sorry.
Oh, Fisty, let's just drink.
Yeah. I could drink with you.
Cool.
For a few tokens.
Fisty, what the fuck? The fuck is happening?
This is the weirdest.
You still don't realize this is your friend?
Fisty just thinks that Indy's an easy mark.
Oh my god!
Fisty looked around the bar, looked for the easiest looking person, and went
Wow.
to Indy.
It worked before.
Happened once, it can happen again.
Touche. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed, Fisty. I'm officially offended.
Try kissing
Okay.
her. It worked last time. She
Fuck
passed
off,
out.
hostile!
I'll try to find somebody else then.
I'm gonna not leave, actually.
Because you want
But
to see it
I'm gonna
happen.
go drink over there.
Do you want to help?
Are we?
She's trying so hard.
Are we actually gonna drug someone and take their mark? Is that what you want to do?
I don't have
Aaron.
any drugs.
I don't know how to talk to you.
Dude.
Fisty.
Your burp activated his rocket boost.
I don't know what to do with
I'm in love with this conversation.
This is. It feels like it's at a stalemate.
Alright, Fisty, tell me your plan, and we'll see if I want to help.
I'm going to find somebody who will give me a mark to make them feel good.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It
okay.
is exactly
so
what it
you are
sounded
selling your body.
No!
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, so
Are you
are you going to take the help action for this next search?
Hmm?
Are you going to take the help action for this next search then?
Yep, let's do it.
God is dead.
All right,
The
so
auto
that
captions are
is
pretty
a 23 to insight to find the mark for Indian me.
Okay. Looking around. Later on in the evening here, it's definitely a lot more lively. It's kind of how it was the previous evening with Melody singing and whatnot and finding stuff. You do manage to find a particularly drunk individual over at the far end of the bar that's just kind of like hunched over and just doing this with his head here. But he's got like a weird decorated eye patch over one side of his face, missing a whole lot of teeth.
Oh.
But he's a big beefy man. His neck kind of morphs into his head like it's a triangle shape. He's got a big old thick neck and wide set shoulders. A big old dude, but he's drunk as shit.
I'm just picturing the thumbs from
Not thumbs.
freaking
Spy
Spy
Kids.
Kids.
I think Kingpin and Enter the
So-
He
Spider.
looks like a thumb. He has hair though.
Fisty is, before she approaches this man, she's going to walk up to, is it Naughty at the bar?
No, he's at the bar. Yes.
She's going to walk up to him and say, Naughty, I
Do
need
you
a
know
banana.
this is naughty?
I assume she's been told. Did anybody tell Fisty?
This does not look like naughty.
Okay,
You've seen before
if
as
nobody's
well.
told Fisty, she's going to walk up to him and said, excuse me, sir, I need a banana.
The man squints at you. I got you. Hold on.
Are you
Can I
rolling
take
for banana?
advantage of this drunk person?
If he'll give us a mark.
God damn.
He goes back, does his does some bartender magic, and comes back with a tall highball
flying
glass
here
that's
for
like bright yellow.
This isn't a banana.
Oh, it's banana.
Oh.
Okay. Fisty takes it, and she walks over to this very drunk man.
God.
Is it fuzzy?
Just looking at
Just a drunk guy.
Oh.
Hi there. You look like you're not gonna have a good morning tomorrow.
Who said that?
Well,
Get away from me while I'm using the restroom.
Oh god.
No. I'm just watching from a few feet away, like, horrified.
Reaching for like his hand out, or is just reaching for like another drink that's not even there.
Fisty puts the banana in front of him.
He grabs it,
It's proper now.
knocks it back.
So
Ugh. It's like banana.
yeah, and that's gonna help you not have a hangover.
Oh.
And you know what else will not help you not have a hangover?
Oh, God.
I could,
No.
if you give me a mark, I could take you up to your room and help you with not having a hangover.
There's not enough alcohol.
Give me a
And-
persuasion check here.
Okay, so that is a 24. No, sorry, my math was wrong. That's a 22.
Doesn't
Hey,
matter
Naughty,
much.
do you have some popcorn? I really need some popcorn for
No, he's
Yeah,
like, I
she's
don't know what
running
kind of
out,
circus you think I'm running over here.
Okay.
Subsie a popcorn shop.
And did you say naughty out loud when you called him that?
Yep. Apparently.
He will kill you. Oh no.
He can. And
Listen, I have a name, okay? It's RJ.
Oh, sorry. RJ.
Not whatever you said.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
People get the wrong idea.
Sorry.
You know.
Won't happen again.
God damn it. There's no
Oh,
popcorn, by the way. There's no popcorn.
What sort of bar doesn't have popcorn?
What about a pickle?
I got you. He does his bartender magic. Comes back with a highball glass that's dark green.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
You notice there is no alcohol. It's pickles.
This is horse shit.
Naughty stifles back laughter behind his, like the Leonardo freaking picture. Anyways, what? So 22.
That was a 22 persuasion.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. So
Oh,
Okay.
great.
he eyes you up and down. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna rub you down so good you're not gonna have a hangover in the morning.
I'll just take my pickle juice and.
That's kind of expensive. What'd you say?
You know, I bet you will fight better if you are feeling that way too.
Yeah, I usually do once I loosen my load. Okay.
Not enough reason to use the word
Load. Sorry. When I shoot my gear. When I blast my rope. Which one do you want?
None of them.
I hate it.
I hate
Yeah,
where this is going.
one mark. He looks at his hand, and he's got 5. He's loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
Load it up.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Okay. What do we do now?
So you give me the mark and then we go to your room.
Wait, I pay you before I get my puddings.
My pudding.
Well,
Mama's good.
God, I hate it.
if you want to give me 10 tokens first and then I give you 10 tokens back at the end when I have the mark. No, sorry. Forget that. Let's see here.
You're like, this, you can't do math.
So Fisty thinks half of 20 is 6. So
Oh my god.
if you give me 6 tokens and then give me, I give you those 6 back when you give me the mark after. That would work.
He eyes you up and down one more time. I don't know what you said to me, but you got a deal.
A corpse.
Okay, so Fisty puts her hand out.
Makes me nervous.
Oh, to trade the mark? Is that what you're trying to ask? Or get
Yeah.
tokens?
To get the tokens or mark or whatever he's about to give me in his drunken state.
Okay. Oh no.
Baron.
Okay. He flings his hand out, just puts it on the table like this.
Okay, so Fisty puts her.
And you feel the energy. Just vast amounts of, feels like life essence just pour through you.
Okay, so Fisty looks at her hand to see if there's a change.
This dumbass gave you a mark.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm proud of you.
You fucking go, man.
So
Persuasion
get
was
some.
super high. This is 22. He rolled a 2.
God.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay. He lays his head back down on the bar.
Is he unconscious?
let's see here. Alright, so Fisty is going to like be a little bit confused, and then she is going to try to give him a pressure point massage, based on what she remembers from her personal trainers or her athletic trainers.
Okay.
Back in New Zealand.
Do it.
That is a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Just for like the massage.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't.
Well,
manage...
so that's a medicine check is what I'm making.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what it would be an 11 as a straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't manage to wake him, but your fingers, you get put to work here. His silence turns to snores, which turns to moans. Like, and there you go.
It's the worst day.
Stays out though.
So Fisty is going to walk over to the bartender. And she's going to say, do you know how to get a sleeping person to drink water?
I got you. Goes behind the bar, does his bartender magic, comes back with a clear glass.
I'm so concerned.
He walks up to the man, grabs his fucking hair,
Oh God!
and splashes it straight in his face. Get the fuck up! Last call, bitch! The man, it was like almost like ice cold water splashed him. His eyes start to burn. It wasn't water.
Oh!
Shit.
Goddamn.
Get out of my bar. You are an eyesore. Get it? Your eyes are sore.
So Fisty's gonna go.
The man is He's like writhing at the bar now. Okay.
Yeah, Fisty's gonna go back to Indy.
Okay. This poor guy.
And she's gonna, Fisty puts out her hand and said, I got a mark. And Fisty should have 5 marks now.
You do.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Wow.
Hot damn, Fisty! I'm so impressed. Go to bed.
Okay.
Great.
Fisty puts up her hand. My bed.
Oh God.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. She follows.
Good night, Fist.
Takes you to the north side.
Love it.
Something you would notice as heading over to the north side of the 3rd floor where your room is. After passing one of the hallways that branches off to one of the elevators leading upward, there is a crowd of people kind of gathered around one of the elevators at the end there. It's up to you if.
Yeah, Fisty will take a peek at what's happening.
Okay.
Is that perception?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a... Jesus. 21.
Oh yeah.
God.
It's only about like 10 or 15 people kind of gather around trying to see what's going on, but the elevator itself, the door's gone and is just completely ribboned up with yellow tape.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone broke an elevator.
Fisty's gonna just ask the nearest person what happened.
Someone turns, oh, you were the naked girl today!
Fisty's just face turns beet red, and she just runs.
And you hear cheering as you run.
No.
Woo! Okay, so you just go back to your room.
Well, she runs in whatever direction is opposite of that guy.
Alright,
So, and then eventually she does follow it back.
eventually,
to her,
you'd be able to
back
loop
to
it
her
back to your room. Which Ember's not in at the time. At least not at this current moment. Would be in the library. So you just go back to your room. Indy, are you doing anything still in the rec room?
No, I'm going to bed.
No, you hit to bed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you go in a particular direction as well? Like the closest elevator would be one of the south ones, but you just choose one of those. Okay. Yeah. You have no trouble getting up to the 2nd floor, and you go to bed.
First one.
I think 1st floor. That's right. You guys at the 2nd floor. Okay. Jumping over to Melody and Maud, or unless Ember, do you want to?
I'm sorry for trying the proposition.
Do you want to do
I like it.
the scene with Colonel first, or?
If we could at least like get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And figure out like a game plan.
On the second floor, Colonel is using his like beacon to take him there. Still not completely familiar with the place, but yeah, you get back to the library and it's a very bizarre setup for a library. It's
Apparently, Trump is
if anything like
being the moderator more than.
it's like the bookshelves are just kind of like chiseled into the walls and whatnot. It's not like there's actual bookshelves, and it's more over just tombs of random like
Caveman bookshelves.
information and stuff that's kind of gathered, like a lot of handwritten notes. It's not a very big place. The bulk of the library is actually the computers and whatnot that would be here. And those, there's not even a whole lot of people here. There's not a very popular section of the guild. But you and Colonel arrive here. All right, here we are. There's a computer. The computer's up at the top row, kind of. Those were the ones that have the archives of the fights. I think I did manage to see a couple fights with your name. I don't think I've seen them yet. But yeah, everyone's on here. I think they've even already updated our friends, so I'm probably going to go sit at one of those and check those out now. I don't know what you plan on doing.
I'm going to send a message to Ember over my thing and say, hey, Ember, make sure he watches the fight with the big spider. I think he really wants to see it.
Oh my god.
He seemed very stoked on the big spider. He seemed very stoked.
He didn't. I was gonna ask Colonel after Ember stops laughing. What was it that we decided we were trying to figure out first of all? Like we're trying to find out how people are being brought back to life.
Yeah, I want to figure out what this spell is all about.
Okay.
What this particular Sojin is doing and how it's so overpowered, and if there are lasting consequences to its effects that it's doing on us. Because as far as I'm aware, like, the captain being the most powerful soldier out there can't do anything comparatively to this.
Okay. And then
So either, I can't imagine there not being any consequences. This defies the laws of nature.
Okay. And then I feel like you had 3 main points.
3?
Or is that just me?
I brought up that one about that. Oh yeah, there's finding a way out of here as well, and finding a way to turn this off, to get rid of the spell off of us. Because if they have any form of control over us while we're in here, leaving the place with it on might not be a good idea.
Okay, like some sort of like security or something.
Yeah, I want to figure out, if anything, this is good that we have a man on the inside now, but I want to figure out just how this, like, who's controlling this and how we can get them to stop. And if anything, how we can learn the ability too, so we can better humanity. But that's a bonus. Our safety comes first, I
Number
promise
one.
you.
Okay. Let's see. So did all that you found out was that things were archived while you were here earlier?
Yes, the second row of computers basically is out data only kind of connection to the outside world. You're able to look up events and whatnot. Like news, different articles, websites and whatnot, but I can't seem to be able to post or get any data to leave this facility. The upload has been completely throttled.
Okay, so then what about, like, what if I try to, so, what was it, like, we're trying to, like, search for, like, Hot John or something?
Say one more time?
We're trying to, like, search for, like, Hot John or something?
I do want to figure out that, like, if there are any form of alias. So I've been just trying to look through dozens upon dozens of different fights and whatnot to see if any of these fights kind of match her MO.
Like, style?
Yeah, she's not really known for, like, fighting people out, but the people she fights, they get diced.
Okay, would, okay, this is, like, a meta moment, like, would Ember know anything
Here's the
about
catch.
this
It's
person? 'Cause I don't recall ever hearing of this.
You would know about Hot John. Hot John's a fairly famous criminal.
Okay.
Especially, you would have heard about it being in Palegrass during the Soul Camp during the day. You would
She
have heard the
basically
name
be the
mentioned.
female equivalent of Ted Bundy.
I don't really.
She makes people dead. And
The biggest thing is kind of the Kiss and Kate Barlow kind of inspiration.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that now.
Kiss
For like,
I remember that now.
because like her thing is she was attacking people that
That's
were
good.
like single
before
dads
you
out
open
on the bar scene,
It's
basically.
it's like a
Oh my
dark
God.
beer.
Or the people that she had gone after.
Okay.
It has a
So
like, very
okay,
strong flavor,
maybe
but it's, like,
I'll
kinda
look
sweet,
through
too.
like the archives, and maybe I can try to use
Yeah.
a little bit of like I encrypted, maybe to try
I know you're
to
like I'm sitting
narrow
right
the
next to you.
search
Okay.
a little bit if possible.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
Listen, I didn't see much in here that use the tech language, especially since I think a lot of this was here specifically for us to be able to use.
well. What if I can implant something into the system?
If you have the know-how, I work with glassware and paper, so your guess is as good as mine. If you can
Okay.
fix it, you go for it, hon.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep studying these here.
So you said also, I just want to bring up, you said that Glorious is your adopted dad?
Well, yeah, like not like someone I'm like that has to take care of me kind of dad, but the
He
guy
just
that
like looks out for you.
the guy
that he
not
calls
me.
Daddy.
He looks out for all of us,
Yeah.
like the town.
Just like Fisty calls me
I-
daddy.
He's basically,
Exactly.
if the town had a dad, I can't see anyone who wouldn't fit the picture better than him.
Daddy Palegrass.
Since
Yeah, he's
10
pretty
a.m.
good.
Dante has said 3 words today.
Okay.
These texts I'm sending.
Okay, I'll go do that. I'll go find you in a bit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be
Masterfully done.
we're like right before you. Okay. So he goes typing away.
Okay, and then I'll go, search the archives.
I mean, we
So like,
both
how
know
does
how
like
I
this
am with text.
encrypted work?
I've never seen
Encryptic's
somebody-
literally a language.
No, I take it back.
So like you'd be able to. It's going to be
effectively
hard for
more than
you
my
to
spouse
write
is
encrypted
my
because you
grandpa.
need a technological
And my grandpa just sort of
outlet in order to do it. So
babbles.
like having like a keyboard here, you'd be able to write it out because you can't do it outside of technology. The language doesn't exist outside of a digital medium. So not having your phone is kind of hard to do it outside of the library, but you'd be able to read it for sure. You'd be able to translate it. If the language was imprinted on the computer, you'd be able to use your abilities to read it.
Good for you, Ryan.
Do you like just go straight to one of the computers, or
Yeah.
what? Do you do anything particular on the computer?
I was gonna see if like, what if like Hot John is like
Kind of. It has like a
immigrant?
chocolate taste.
Okay.
It's very good. I like Scotch ale.
And maybe it's like, it fits into someone's name or something. So what if I like
You might be doing her a
search
favor by chugging
all
it. It's
of
strong.
like the I'm losing my train of thought. All the fighters who have
This
like
is the
those letters in
Founders
their names,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
I
think I
honestly
know
doubt
Scotch
if I
ale.
search for Hot John that I'm gonna find any.
Give me an investigation check.
I get to roll some dice.
What?
Dirty bastard.
Sounds fake.
Fucking good.
I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about what this beer's called.
Tomato, tomato.
That's almost a nat 20. That's a 16.
I mean, it might as well be.
16? Okay. Going through the archives here, there's really how the archives is structured. It's more of just like a massive clustering of sorted videos. It's not necessarily like there are people's names all over the place. They're just kind of videos that have the title like so and so versus this, so and so challenge, so and so versus this type of monster, how it's set up. So it's not like necessarily you just pull up a list of names
Okay.
for people. So you literally just be scrolling through the videos and stuff.
Just to watch their style.
Just like, or just at least the thumbnail, see the title of the video and see if anything kind of would match.
Would
that
we be
description.
able to like search like certain stuff? Well,
Yeah,
okay,
you'd be able.
so,
There's a search. You'd be able to like search for a keyword or something.
okay.
I'm glad I'm not watching this. It's
So,
becoming
like,
a big
what-
train wreck.
Was like Hot John's like MO like
Um,
single dads in the bar?
Hot John would
It
lure
has to
single
be just
dads
a
that
full
were
scale
out on the
to
scene
try to get them to
at the
stop.
bar, been drunk, take them out somewhere discreet in the town and
I'm
dismember them.
honestly more worried for Biden. It's like-
Scatter their bodies all over the alleyways.
Okay, with the exception of killing, that almost sounds like what
I know. I was
Diego's
literally
doing.
about to say hot take. What if Diego is Hot John?
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah.
I'm so turned on right now.
Diego.
Nobody react to the things I say. This is fucking bullshit. God.
We gotta treat you the same in text.
I'll try to react.
Fuck you.
Wish I had some gum.
So, do we know about when Hot John was here?
7 texts.
Hot John,
Saturday.
I'm not sure if you entirely do, because Glorious was the one that told the group about them. So if you were to ask Colonel, he'd probably tell you.
Okay, I would go ask
Thanks,
Colonel.
Dante.
Like, do we have like a time frame?
I just said I wish I had
Yeah,
some gummy
Hot John
worms,
came
but
the
then
day
she,
before,
Like, demands the gummy worms from you.
The Hot John, there was a sighting of one of her attacks in the town the day before Soul Camp started. That's in fact the reason why Nani made an emergency stop to perform here the next day.
Okay.
So as far as I'm aware, that was the only attack that happened, aside from the attack that happened with your friends. The one in the alleyway that you guys talked about. And I don't know if any of this has anything to do with the fire at Hostel's place or anything about that, but the only one thing that matches the MO for certain is the attack that happened the day before Soul Camp started. So she was there at least one day before you guys did. And
She did?
Do you want it?
You said she got there one day before us?
no, Hot John did.
Hot
John
John
did.
At least made the attack before then.
If you put that.
Hot John, aka Diego. I'm holding on to that now.
No.
Hot Diego.
God is
Hot
dead.
Diego.
Hot Diego. John Diego.
Okay,
Oh shit,
so
that's a
then,
name.
let's see.
Carmen Hot Diego.
Where in the world is Carmen Hot Diego?
Good question. I don't.
I didn't need this third beer.
So that's what he would tell you. You're just going back to regular research for now, or
Well,
so I might jump
need
to
that you have
Melody
that
and.
third.
Yeah, I'll just research.
Okay.
stuff.
Let me
Okay,
jump to
jump.
Melody Maud.
Oh
See what
boy!
the dickheads are gonna do.
Oh God.
All right, so last we left, we were headed to
What?
Melody's room.
What's about that? It's so unnecessary.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get to my room and we'll go in.
Okay.
Colonel is obviously with Amber, and so we're gonna go in. And I'm gonna just shut the door and I'll be like, okay.
How do you want to go? How do you want to go about this?
Just do it.
It would be
Make
part.
Make it bad.
It would. It would be par for the course to make this as horrific and as reckless as possible.
You guys need to call Fisty.
For what?
I'm scared that
Arm
Fisty.
breaking duties.
I don't think Fisty would be down to like hurt our friends again though.
Not again.
Well, like, really, all you need to do is like say, "Hey, Fisty, do you know any like holds that would break somebody's arm?" And then ask Fisty to demonstrate.
Just to do it. Oh god. I
Well-
don't want to hurt.
Okay. Let's think
She
about
was
this.
saying this out loud into her hand as well.
All
Do you
have
guys
to
need
do
Fisty?
is-
Let's think about this for a second.
Make sure to snap just above the tibia. Just above the tibia.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's think about this.
Nah.
Like, you really just want me to like fucking go nuts, don't you?
Kayla does.
What? Well, that makes Maud nervous, or makes Kyle nervous. Okay, I mean
I like to think that they half make these plans and then they just do it.
So scary.
that's kind of what we did with
Yeah.
Fuzzy. I mean that's
Don't
kind
think
of our.
about it, just break my arm.
This is kind of in character. Maud is going to make one check here in character. Okay, like, I'm fine with breaking your arm if that's what you want me to do. But, like, I could, like, dislocate your shoulder or something. Like, it doesn't have to be that extreme. Are you sure this is what
Well,
you want?
My thought is that if it's a little more extreme, then it'll be a little harder for them to heal. So I'll maybe be able to see more.
Okay. That does make sense. I mean, keep in mind I'll also be, like, going incognito myself.
I
My
know,
other
but,
thing
like,
is that we.
I don't know if your mustache and glasses.
That's
and
true.
plastic nose
That's
are gonna do that
true.
every day.
My Groucho marks. Sunglasses and nose and mustache.
Your drawn on beauty mark.
Yes. Yeah.
That'll be.
Okay, I only have one more thought for you to consider before we go through with this. We have no guarantee if we do this that okay. The only people that we have seen being healed in the medical bay are people who were healed in challenges.
That's not true.
Is it not?
They healed me from my poison, and that didn't happen in a challenge.
Fair point. Give me your fucking arm. Alright.
No.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you have the tokens to get healed?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, cool, let's do it.
Oh,
Alright, do you want me to roll to attack?
Yes. Give me a flat d20.
Flat d20, alright.
See if you can accurately break my arm.
Yeah,
Add
sure.
your strength modifier as well.
Yes. Yeah, hold out your arm
So
and
strength check.
Mod's gonna pop in his melee weapon cartridge here.
I'm just gonna like
You're gonna
lay
pop
my
out
arm
your bat
down.
stick.
My bat stick.
Is this the one that I made a +1 magical weapon?
Yeah.
Hey, I still have inspiration. Do you want me to use inspiration on your arm?
This is a dumb thing to use your inspiration.
You
No,
got
I
a
mean, you can
natural
do that.
You're very
for
stupid.
tomorrow.
Alright. Let me double check my strength modifier. I think it's +4, but
And if you are using your melee weapon, you can add +1 to it because it's a magical weapon. And I'm mad about it.
You, as
Oh,
right
do I
before
still
you
have
strike,
that?
you say thanks, hostile, and then go boom.
do I still have that?
Yeah,
My-
it's indefinite until I break it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so technically my strength is +3, so I basically get a +4 if the DM allows it.
Sure.
I feel like you're not super
It's
pleased
probably
that I'm
like a
doing
DC
this.
No, you're fine. It's just,
It's probably like a DC 5 to do it because like it's a willing sus.
and you're using like a piece of
Ooh, I
pretty
get a
strong technology here. To
I get a
do it.
crit fail and I
And
just
she's
like
also welcoming it. She's not resisting.
that's
part of it.
true. Okay, so that's a 5. So with my modifier, it's a 9.
Ooh, okay.
Yikes.
It's not a clean break. I'm
Maybe like a
sorry.
little fracture.
I'm sorry.
Just a bruise. It's a mosquito bite.
A 9's the best I
What are
could
you
do.
aiming for on her arm?
We discussed. Did we discuss a spot?
Nope, up to you.
Okay. Then
I
I'm
can just pick for it if you want.
yeah. I'm going to go for upper arm then.
Upper arm.
Yeah. Or is that not what you
No,
want?
it's fine.
What would you prefer?
Do what you want.
Okay, as she lays her arm out,
Break
you
my
bring the
body.
bat down onto her humerus, and a lot of her tricep does manage to like take the
I'm pretty buff.
blast of this hit. You do hear a very distinct crack as you hit the arm, though.
Hell
The
yeah.
arm's still structurally intact. It almost seems like it's mostly a fracture.
Cool. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Why is that cool?
Well, because that means it's like not as bad. I mean, obviously you wanted it
Take
worse.
5 bludgeoning as well.
Do you want me to give it another swing?
I was like, ah!
Okay, I was gonna say you're probably hurt.
I was gonna say you probably don't want me to take another.
I'm like, who's this? I didn't want this.
What a fucking shit show. This is terrible.
You gonna swing again?
Do you want me to swing again?
Do it.
I swing again.
Roll with advantage this time. She's giving you. She's
guys-
helping you.
Make my blood pressure.
Alright, let me get my d20 back out. That
I'm
is
like,
a
don't pussyfoot around.
that is
it.
a 16 this time.
Oh yeah, at the humor spot, you nail the same areas before. Basically, snaps like a tree branch. And just kind of and hangs there, like from the middle of the freaking humerus.
Real quick, I'll use lay on hands to like kind of ease her pain.
That's it. Yeah, you would take another 5 bludgeoning from that. So I'll take one of the 5. Or you gotta lay on hands.
Yeah.
Do the spell roll for that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
Oh
roll
shit,
for
I
that. think
forgot.
you just-
Oh, that's
you
just a
literally
touch,
just-
right? Oh yeah. How many points are you giving?
I'd give 5 back.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically restored from that hit, but the arm is still.
I was gonna say, I imagine the arm is still fucking.
Still a dangly boy. You're gonna
Yeah.
want to get that
Dangly
looked at.
boy.
Okay.
All right.
Congrats.
How are you
I'm like,
How are you feeling?
fuck you, Maud.
You
I'm
asked for
sorry,
the
I
second
know.
swing.
It was a mistake.
Well,
Okay, let's go.
we knew it was a mistake before we did it. Let's not kid ourselves.
I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to carry me.
All right, let's get you to medical. I kind of like prop Melody up on my shoulders like as best as I can.
God, is this what you feel like all the time?
No, because mine's fake. It can't get broke.
Sorry.
I like the idea of like putting her over his shoulder, but doing the broken arm first. And her doing
Oh no! It just like crunches as I drag her. But she's like too disoriented from the pain to like tell me not to. No, I would carry you by your good arm.
Ew, there's a saw.
And as I carry you, I'll be like, hey, remember when Colonel told us not to abuse like the healing abilities of this place?
Fuck the Colonel, he's a child. What does he know?
Alright, cool. Alright, we'll make our way to medical.
Hey, you're gonna you do that.
Yes, we do that.
Do you have a particular elevators direction you want to go? No, I'm talking to these two.
So what's okay, Melody? What floor is your room on?
You guys are kind of on the south side of the first floor, I think.
Is medical on?
Oh no, you're on the second floor. That's right.
And where's medical?
Medical's on the first floor at the very top of floor.
Okay. I'll just take whatever the nearest elevator is.
You guys bring Melody over. Let's say we're going to the far north, the northeastern one. You run to a group of people gathered around the elevator.
Ooh.
Which
door
is gone and just completely taped over with yellow tape.
Okay. I'll turn to Melody and say, I'll ask these guys what's going on, but I think we got to take the long way.
I'm like, oh.
I'll ask the closest person what's happening.
Yeah, when the guy turns around, elevator's gone.
Gone.
Oh, that's an easy explanation.
It's been gone for like half the day. I'm wondering what's going on. I haven't even seen anybody take it down.
Yeah, I've been in like a mild coma for half the day, so this is my first rodeo.
Well, shoot. I think the south ones are still working though. The
All
one
right.
on the other end of the north part is down as well.
Okay. All right. I will. The other end.
We're down at the same time, so it's weird.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I'll take one of the south elevators.
Okay.
All right, Melody. Let's go back the other way. Yeah, I
You're
know.
so bad at directions.
I was good at directions. I did not account to magically disappearing elevators.
Why are you yelling at me? I don't deserve this.
I am not yelling. Let's go. All right, so we make our way to the other one. Aw, kitty kisses.
He's so chunky.
He's a chunky
Is
boy.
chunky.
Maybe not as chunky as Ripley, but
That's
he's
to
still
say.
chunky.
Still chunky but funky. Okay. Oh yeah, you'd just be able to take the long way, but yeah, you'd be able to get to the medical bay.
Okay, cool.
Is
All
that
right.
about the same time I show up?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
No, you'd probably show up a little bit after them, since you did all this stuff with
That's fair.
what's his name with Border. Okay. So showing up there,
Yeah.
the door's closed. Someone sees you guys. Sees you dragging someone up.
Yeah.
An individual in like a basic Stafford uniform pops out. Some man. Looks over at him and is like, "Okay, come on,
Yeah.
let me
All
have
right.
him."
Here you go.
Basically, kind of trades the position you were in with Melody. Like has her over and brings her in.
Like, I've been horribly injured.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm broken.
Okay.
Emotionally and physically.
Is it just the arm? What else? Do I need to search for anything mental?
I feel
or-
like you're drunk. You're drunk on pain.
I'm just dumb. What's this guy look like?
This man?
Yeah, I want to make sure to get a good look of everybody in here.
He's
Before.
wearing kind of the gray button up,
bard.
the same kind of basic garb that a lot of the people that were having those big electric sticks were carrying around when they gave you the marks and stuff. The same outfit. He doesn't have any machine like that on him. His hair is a lot neater. very much doesn't look like he's a part of the rabble that came here just to look for a good fight.
Okay.
Put together man.
Be like old, young.
He's relatively young. Maybe
Okay.
late 20s, early 30s.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll touch his cheek and I'll say, my heart needs mending.
Do not touch. Okay.
I'm like,
Ever.
like,
You bum.
you fucking
Naughty.
hobo.
Okay.
I'd be like, I'm gonna be honest, the pain's pretty intense, but I'm a pretty badass, so I can handle it.
Yeah. We'll get you here. Just leave me alone. Brings you over, throws you on a bed, basically.
Yeah.
Arm first.
Ah!
Ugh, lands on her crunchy arm.
All right.
Crunchy.
Just the right arm. Just the humorous.
I don't find it very humorous, but yeah.
Okay. Someone will be with you shortly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hang out as long as I can until someone tries to kick me out.
Okay. And you're just, but they probably won't even let you in. You're probably just right outside the door, though.
Oh, they wouldn't let me in at all.
No. They only took her in because you're
Oh
not injured.
shit. Okay.
I'm gonna
At least they
point.
didn't let you in.
I'm just gonna hang outside the door then.
Okay.
I'm gonna point with my finger gun to wherever the general direction that I thought you were, and I'm gonna be like, Maud, was that enough to change? You can reply to this message.
Was that enough to what? Sorry.
Was that enough to change?
Oh,
You can reply to this message.
I'm not quite. I got like a glimpse of the guy who took you when I dropped you off. But I'm gonna hang around here because really what I want is like a doctor or somebody who like actually works here, not just a guard.
Okay.
Although I mean, hey, if this guard is stationed here, then maybe that'll be enough. But I'm gonna hang out outside the door for the time being and wait to see if somebody can exit, that I can get a good
Okay.
look at them.
So you wait here for about 5-10 grueling minutes for a man in a bizarre white hospital gown. It's nothing like a normal hospital would be. It's almost kind of culty. Like how this is kind of more like a hospital robe, if anything, but it's designed for a doctor. It's very bizarre, but it's nothing like the other staffers are wearing. This man comes in and he's wheeling like a really small cart, and on the cart is this like this metal box that's closed that kind of flips up. Brings it in. Just an arm snap.
Yeah, I'm pretty clumsy.
Okay. I'm gonna do. And he kind of roughly maneuvers your arms as he's observing you.
I'll get my remote.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Sorry, I have to pee.
Good luck with your pee.
Good luck.
We're all counting on you.
Distracting. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're always distracting.
I know.
What movie is that?
That's
Just want
fine.
to say,
Good
good luck.
We're all
counting on you. Fucking love airplane.
Okay. The man like maneuvers it, kind of trying to almost forcing it back into
I love
place.
Airplane.
Very painful experience. It's not a gentle
He
individual.
says it like 5
Ah.
times.
Yeah,
to
this is
call out
pretty
the
bad.
different
It's gonna
reference.
require quite a lot. I'm gonna take 5 tokens from you. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Hold out your hand.
How about like a date when you're done?
Okay, wait. You need toilet paper? Okay.
Oh shit!
I was so close to sitting down.
You need a
Is there,
component that guys
corn
do
cob?
not.
What about pine cone?
A corn
Yeah,
cob?
good pine cone for a pea.
I'm really concerned.
There was a hand towel in there. You could have used that and just not told anyone.
It's not technically wrong.
I mean, they
You're
could.
in luck. You can poo.
Are you leaking?
The tea's ready.
Oh no.
What happened? What did you say? I came down and all of a sudden the balloon was spewing.
I told her that she should have just used the hand towel in there and not told anyone.
I would have done the same. If I haven't already.
Oh, oh. Next time I'm bringing my own.
I'm a veteran after all.
Your own toilet paper.
Maybe.
I carry a roll with me wherever I go.
Do you?
No.
What kind of weirdo? Never leave home without it. Pull the full roll out of the pocket.
It's completely smashed. Yeah.
Never leave home without it.
I'm gonna send a message to Melody real quick, and say, hey, I know that it hurts. I know that you and I know that you're kind of out of it because of the pain. But you've got to stay conscious so that you can try to figure out like what is actually being done to you.
I'm not out of it. I'm fine.
Okay.
I feel amazing.
You sound like a robot.
Thanks.
People have been making the robot jokes about me because my fucking arm, but like you sound like one.
I really didn't ask for this conversation.
Well, you don't have to listen to me. You could like block me whenever. So
I'm like, block. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, don't block me. Shit, it was a joke. It's just a prank, bruh.
It's just a prank.
Hey, bruh.
That smells like Christmas.
Is that candle?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta light candles when you got cats.
A man removes 5 marks from, or 5 tokens.
5 marks, you're dead.
You're dead, by the way. And after that, returns to his cart for a second. And
This is
then
an expensive
At this point,
experience.
remove,
compulsion.
pops open the box,
I
okay?
resist the urge, so I don't know what happens.
Okay.
Now, pops open the box, okay? And removes this massive syringe. It's like 2-hander here.
Holy shit.
It is opaque. It looks like the normal tubing that would cover the liquid portion is like made of a thick metal rather than glass.
How can you tell how much you're giving?
Um,
I don't like it.
pulls this big guy out, and he gestures like to lean your arm outward.
What is that?
None of your business. You want to get healed or not?
It's really conflicting, I guess. I'm like, ugh. Can't really give it.
Takes your wrist and extends your arm fully outwards. Whips this guy around, jams it in. Not even going for a vein.
Typical miss.
That's not what he's. That's not the point. Once it's in,
This is normal.
Just liquid voodoo.
his thumb, which connects to the very top of it, starts to push the liquid in until it gets to about halfway.
Okay.
And pulls it outwards. And as this is happening, it's a very familiar feeling from before.
This is
The feeling of you receiving a mark like you did the other time. A bizarre energy kind of floods into you here, like the essence of life itself is just kind of like circulating from the outside and meeting you all the way to your core. And as this happens, you hear a creaking sound coming from your humerus as it kind of begins to straighten itself out and like almost twist autonomously from your own commands back and forth like this.
Gross.
Your veins bulge, the skin almost kind of like ripples underneath where the movement is. And this only lasts maybe 15 seconds. Your arm is fine.
Yikes.
I'm picturing Harry Potter's arm.
I know.
That's
after
really
that
how it
Quidditch
is, except
game.
it's all up here. I don't know any bones left!
Goes to heal his arm
What
and
is
just
it?
takes all the bones.
But yep,
Chamber of
Is it
Secrets?
glue?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's
All right.
Yep, Lockhart.
take care.
Hey, before
Thank you.
He boxes it back
before
up
I
and wheels
finish
the
my
cart
drink,
back
we gotta
out.
do another like roomy
And goes
toast.
further up north
Mhm.
where
We did
it
like we did last time.
disappears.
So I'm like,
Remember? Like roomies.
Yep.
Yay.
It's like new.
crazy. Okay, well I guess we'll leave. And I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna.
I'm still
you-
hanging outside.
Yeah, you would just see me just literally just doing this.
What's going on? You feeling better?
I'm gonna like grab your shirt and pull you down with my other hand. I'm gonna go. This is not fucking okay, man.
What happened?
I'm like, we need to go someplace.
Okay, I mean, I wanted to hang out here for a while, but if this is important, we can like go back to your room or whatever.
I mean, like, I just want to not be in like.
Oh, okay, cool.
You don't want to be in eye contact with Barry?
No, look at him. He's like on his
looking
back.
really
He looks
weird.
really
God.
cute.
That's how Aelin lays. She
Man,
just
no.
lays on her back and she's just like, look at me, I'm cute.
Parents,
And
being
then
a
you touch her
whore.
and she tries to fucking kill you.
He scared him. He's like, don't do that,
I
father.
was gonna do a picture of him and now he's ruined.
You ruined the
I
moment.
got one.
You ruined the moment, Andrew.
He'll do it again.
You can't see his face.
You see?
Those are some cute feet.
I love it.
Okay.
His fucking feet. Alright, so I guess,
Those are the cutest cat.
Melody, are
since
we-
leaving home?
You didn't even describe anything to him.
I know.
no, we're
so-
gonna go, she
yeah, I
wants to
just
go
want to
on.
get a little further away from medical.
Sure.
So
Where do you want to head to?
I don't know, just like a little bit away.
Okay.
But so I would explain like what happened. I've been like, I feel like he brought out this crazy opaque liquid and it like
You wouldn't have seen the liquid. It was like
Yeah, because it's like a
container
metal
was okay.
syringe.
So-
oh, okay.
But I know
So-
what you're saying, like the thing is, like the actual syringe is opaque, but inside it's like metal.
You didn't.
It was a metal-colored liquid.
It was a
Joe
liquid
the
colored
fisty.
metal.
You have no idea what the insides look like.
So he had like this giant ass syringe. He jabbed it in my arm and it felt like I was getting a mark. And then it's like my arm started like freaking out and it like came back together. Like whatever they have in that syringe is like not natural.
Man, that's some good jungle juice. All right. Could you out of character, like, could you like do an Arcana check to see if like you could detect what kind of like magic this is potentially?
My Arcana's garb, but sure.
I mean, hey,
Can
you
I?
just need a good roll.
Yeah, sure.
Rolling dash, one. That's a now one.
Oh shit! God damn.
Nothing.
You find Indies.
It's medicine.
It's not. It's no lay on hands.
Why?
Not the same feeling at all.
Can I get my back?
No, are you guys?
I'm like, you don't get it. It's weird.
Are you guys
I can't
standing
get
next to
my back
medical
right
still, or did
I'm a little bit further down, but not that far.
Around this,
That's quite
by
good.
the time you guys are
Can't do
leaving,
that.
hostel would show up.
I was
Okay.
just wondering if I would run into them.
I mean, we're pretty much.
You
A little
it's,
bit of
it's
ways
just a
in.
straight hallway, so you would definitely see them.
Okay.
You need to roll.
Oh, hey,
I'm
buddy.
still doing this.
Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Like, I'm like, shit is not okay.
All right. Well, something weird happened to me.
Do tell.
I
Did
just holding
somebody
my
break
hand,
your arm?
Yeah.
and it just
Completely.
has that like red circle instead of the 3 marks.
What the fuck, man?
So I work here now, and I can't contact anyone who doesn't work here.
Oh.
So, do you still have your rock?
I don't know.
I think Christy has one.
I don't know who has a rock anymore.
I know you did.
I thought they all
I
broke.
had one at one point.
I'm guessing you didn't.
You might just need to make new rocks, my dude.
Well, they don't break. The spell just ends. In them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the rock that I'm just gonna still have, and one that I have, I'm gonna break the spell I have on my staff and make 2 again and hand you one. Like this
Okay.
way, like we can still at least stay in contact with each
Okay.
other.
All right.
Also, Maud broke my arm.
Oh my god, guys.
Paladin
Look.
of the year.
We got in a really intense argument, and he just like snapped like a fucking twig. It was pretty crazy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's not throw Daddy under the bus. Like,
Daddy!
hey, I'm using
embraced
your
it.
words, not mine.
I have some concerns.
Yeah. What's number one?
Number one is why did you fucking break her arm?
Yeah, Maud, why would you do that?
Oh my God, you suck. You literally asked me to.
Why did
See,
you?
look, he's victim blaming.
Why did you ask him to break your arm?
So
It was like
I was
actually a really,
literally
really
just
good
thinking of
harebrained
it the other day,
scheme.
Like,
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it?
really
It was
curious.
great.
It was good.
Okay,
We
explain
learned
it.
a lot.
It's-
So, okay. I was just being a second ago. So we decided that if he shatters my arm into like a billion pieces, then takes me to medical, then I can figure out how they heal. I know what you're gonna say, that was super
Like,
reckless,
stay
but
on
I
flat
actually
earth
learned a
as
lot.
well. Okay.
And then I would like explain to you about like the
Is
liquid
he
and
an
stuff.
anti-vaxxer?
God,
Alright.
dead.
Well,
Oh no, look at it! This isn't normal!
I want all of you to look at it.
I mean, he knows. He got brought back from the dead. He was literally baked alive.
Yeah.
This man knows.
This is who I'm following.
I thought we decided that I was gonna check it out first, and then we could figure that out.
This is true.
I don't remember that happening.
Okay.
I'm selective hearing.
Well, I'm gonna go in there and see what I can figure out.
Okay.
Without,
What?
breaking an arm.
Okay. What's your plan? Are you just gonna go up and say, "Hey, I want to waltz in and look through your drawers, find some notes"?
I got hired on as janitorial staff, so I'm gonna just go in and introduce myself as the person who's gonna be cleaning. So if they ever
shit.
need anything, to let me know.
I look at Melody and I'm like, Melody, what we did was really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
Did you
I'm
lose a
definitely
mark?
not.
Did you lose a mark?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, no, she didn't die.
Yeah, but like, I don't
I
know.
told them I tripped.
Oh my god. Okay, well.
But honestly, they
You
didn't really
tripped
matter.
and it just fucking shattered your whole arm.
I probably have bone cancer.
Oh my god.
She's got that brittle bone disease.
How many?
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
Every morning I break my legs,
How many?
and every
tokens
night I
do
break
you
my
have left?
arms.
12.
Well,
At night
fine, I
wake
don't buy
last time my
cigarettes
heart
every other
attacks
day.
put me to sleep.
maybe let's not like purposefully hurt ourselves anymore.
But- But my guy, that's like the fun part.
Colonel over here is like, remember, don't abuse his power.
Melody and Maud are off in the corner like, LOL.
We're
really?
like, but
What
riddle
if-
me this.
Haha, Marks
what
go
if we
burr.
did?
What if you?
But
cut
what
off-
if?
What if you cut off my head? What would happen then?
Dude, we haven't tried that yet.
Let's try cutting off each other's head and see what
Oh my
happens.
God.
Yeah, Melody, next time we'll cut off your head, and it'll be a cool experience.
No.
No, next time we're
no.
gonna cut off your head.
Okay, that's fine.
brother.
Do it. I mean, it's my turn, right?
So, just as some stuff is going on, Fisty is going to actually go to Melody and Colonel's room.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
You're gonna come try to seduce me next?
Right now, no one will be there.
Okay.
But yeah,
Why
he's
is your
up
shirt
there.
so sparkly?
Fisty's gonna.
I literally thought it had Christmas lights on
Okay.
it for a second.
Okay.
No, it's just sparkly.
It's pretty rad.
This is
Just
Bailey.
gay.
It's a shirt for girlhood cancer. She doesn't have cancer anymore.
Oh,
But
that's
she,
good. Good for
she's
her.
obsessed with glitter. Like her favorite color is glitter. So
Yeah, you don't need to call it gay. Like I think I'm perfectly straight. I think that glitter's
did
great.
I say gay?
I
no,
said gay.
no, Kayla said gay.
And that's not like not like a negative thing.
Right, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think about my high school experience, and like literally every person I went to high school was like, it's so gay.
Yeah, coming from me, it's like
Yeah.
a compliment.
Yeah.
Are you guys fighting? What's going on?
No, we're just having a
I consider it
tangent.
insult, but only when it comes from Kayla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
You guys disperse from there.
yeah, Kayla, Melody and I go off in a corner. We devise a plan to decapitate each other.
Oh no. No, guys! I
all
can
these marks we
hear
have
you.
Let's do it.
God. All right. Anyway,
And then I'm gonna go into the
We're
med bay.
really smart.
all right, Melody, where are we gonna go while he does that?
I'm gonna probably like go to my room. And
Yeah,
just
you go-
stare at my arm. for,
Yeah,
like,
you go
maybe
sleep
12
that off.
hours.
I'm probably gonna go catch some sleep too. I need to think about that big spider and try to like conceptualize what sleep is even like anymore.
Okay. Yeah, it's only been a few hours since that. Jesus.
Yeah, I know it's still that day.
Okay.
Okay.
You just at the med bay doors.
Yeah, I'd walk up and I'd say, "Hey, can I
Use
talk
the
to the
phones.
doctor?"
Henry
Is
Winkler,
there
that
there's
is.
a guard outside, right?
Like Saperstein.
Yeah, I'd walk
That's
up to
because
the
it
guard
is.
and I'd say, "Hey, can I talk to the doctor?"
The guy comes out and is like,
Same actor.
what's wrong?
Oh,
did
nothing.
not know
My name's Hostel.
Yeah, definitely.
And I hold up my hand.
His
Oh,
face.
fuck no.
Oh.
I just got a job here, and so I wanted to introduce myself to the doctor, let him know
Yeah, just come on in.
my name. Okay.
He brings his hand to the pad next to the door, and it opens for him.
Can I see
Oh, I
what's on
don't
his
like
hand?
it.
Like it's in a red
Yeah.
circle too.
It's a circle.
It's
Okay.
kind of horrifying.
Don't like it.
You see
Um,
color was weird.
You give me a perception check though.
to roll my dice though. Can I just perceive?
Not mine.
Yeah, you want me to blow up?
Can I just perceive?
11.
What do
11?
I perceive without?
Yeah, just from a passing glance, that's the most it looks like. You can at least see that it was a circle just from like you waving by.
Okay.
So he leads you in. There's all these, just like a long hallway just filled with beds and whatnot.
Okay.
Did you need anything particular from us, or?
Am I to the doctor now?
Yeah, he's bringing you. It's like as he's walking, the guard's saying this.
Posts a lot of pictures of him.
Yeah, no, I just got hired on today, and I wanted to introduce myself to the different department heads, let them know my name. I'm gonna be the janitor, so if you have any messes, just shoot me a quick message, and I can
My mother
head on up and take care of stuff for you.
Priest. Yeah.
The guard kind of
From
snickers to
Arizona.
himself as you say this, and then just kind of goes, "Okay,
Can I insight check that?
yeah."
There's a tweet from 2012.
7.
Yeah, it's something you said must have seemed funny to him.
Okay.
2012.
But I'm with the doctor, right? And I told
He
him-
brings you up to the guy in this same garb that I described to Kayla,
Okay.
who is kind of over at a desk. There's no one he's currently trading.
Okay. Can I?
Bless you.
Can I see the box that he had out for Kayla?
That is not currently where it is. He wheeled this out from another
Okay.
location. So it's just the desk. Basically, it's like a computer and just an assortment of other office tools. There's really actually no doctoring tools this man has on here because he doesn't need them.
Okay. So I'll go up to him and I'll say basically the same thing. I don't feel like I don't want to have to say it all again.
Okay. Wow. You see kind of like a wry smile on his face, like, all right, good to meet you, Hostel.
Yeah, you too.
Name's Brasswood.
Brasswood, nice to meet you.
Yes.
How long have you been here for?
Since the place was established.
All right.
How long has that been?
Yeah, how long? Do I know how long, or should I ask him?
We can ask.
How long has that been? I'm new here, so I don't know much about it.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
But
This is fine.
this is I guess it's already been a month now.
Okay, so still pretty new operation.
Super new.
That's awesome.
Things are going great though.
Yeah, it seems really great. I saw that there's going to be a new addition. That's pretty cool.
Gonna be real cool.
Do we know what it's going to be yet?
Well, construction's already begun.
Okay.
The elevators are first, and then I think this should be available in a couple days from now. Honestly,
Wow, things move fast here.
well, the place basically built itself.
Yeah. When you guys opened, was it all three? Was it these 3 floors already, or did you start with a smaller operation?
We started with the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is the new floor? Is it going to be like a new challenge that people can do, or is it just going to be like rooms?
You'll find out.
Okay.
After all, this is still technically your haven, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm just trying to figure out, what I'm gonna have to be cleaning down there if it's gonna.
No, you'll get plenty used to whatever you get to.
Cool.
Have fun. The janitor people only stick around for a couple days.
Really? What's that?
It's just somebody to make Border do it.
Where do they go? Like, what do you mean they only stick around for a couple
They
days?
quit or get fired.
What happens if you quit?
Oh, you get demoted?
Back to competitor, or?
I think. I never seen it happen.
Okay. Do you know any janitors, like, who did get fired or quit?
Yeah, the guy that was here a couple days ago was a real nice guy. I don't see him around anymore.
What's
I guess
his
that's
name?
why you're here.
What's his name?
Oh, DuPont.
DuPont. All right.
Yeah. He's gone though. I haven't seen him since.
Okay, well,
So
hey,
look
thanks.
around. Tell him
Yeah.
I said hi. He was a really nice guy.
Absolutely. Hey, well, it was nice to meet you. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Hopefully not.
Well,
You don't want to see me around.
I guess I mean, like, I'll probably see you when I come up and clean up all the shit from the competitors.
Yeah.
Because I've seen what some of those messages are.
Have an excellent stay.
Yeah.
And he goes back typing away.
And then I'll turn around and head out.
Okay, leaving the med bay. Let me head out.
Cool.
Melody and Maud, you guys simply like go back to your rooms, or was there any other?
I went back to my room, and then I know that that's where Fisty
Yeah,
went. so
Fisty's
we
currently
went
there
to-
waiting for you. There.
Yeah. Indy, where did you end up?
I'm in bed.
Okay.
So slurpy.
Yeah.
I'm
So.
slurpy.
Slurpy. God. Oh, that's gross. No, stop. Yeah, Maud goes back to his room too. Like you said, he wants to. That's right. We're
buddy.
roomies. We're roomies.
Buddy.
Yeah, you just slam that bitch open. She's awake now. No.
Boom!
What the fuck?
Okay. Yep.
Hello.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
With you and Fisty, I'll go to CJ next after this. Fisty and Melody, did you say something to her as she got there?
Fisty greets Melody
Mm-hmm.
and asks if she knows where Colonel is.
I think you went to the library.
The library. And then
Your
Fisty
beacon takes you off.
departs.
Bye,
All
bye,
right.
Fisty.
Oh, do you want to come too?
Sure.
It's crazy because I was actually gonna say that I want to go to the library next.
Wow.
Do it.
Andy, you and I are fucking bored. We're sleeping while everybody else was partying up in the
I
library.
had a stressful day, man.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
I drowned, basically.
You don't need to say this in character. Like, I don't think the Maud would actually. Maud doesn't know that everybody's going to the
I'm
library.
just saying that in my sleep. I drowned, basically.
I think at this point, Indy's the only person that hasn't had any exposure to the Mark's healing abilities yet. She completely left there scot-free. Well, aside from like the breath damage,
Yeah.
didn't even need to go to the medical bay.
She's a little brain
just-
damaged, but
I
otherwise
don't-
no worse for wear.
I don't need a doctor. I need a therapist.
Yet somehow still managed to lose a mark.
God damn it.
Okay, but yeah, you
That's
could
fine.
also
Brain
head
damage
in that
is
direction as
horrifying.
well.
Like
So the four of you would convene there with both Ember and Colonel at different computers down in the libraries.
Would I pass any
Do you have a Twitter,
of the
Mike?
rooms
You have a Twitter?
of my
Yes.
party walking to the chart?
Being on the first floor, you most likely, since
What's it
the northern elevators are shut down right now,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all
Okay,
in the
good.
lobby. You wouldn't pass by anyone. You wouldn't pass by Colonel or Melody's room.
Because
So.
what I'm
deleted
thinking is I want to try to see if I can just get in other rooms now, but I don't want to try just like a random room.
Ooh,
Getting down to the
Down the
second
wrong way.
floor
there you are.
with the structure of the second floor
All right,
goes
you got
more
yourself a
outwards
falling.
like this. So I don't think you actually would pass by anyone unless you were directly looking for it.
Would I know the room number of the people on the second floor?
At this point, you would have. They've conveyed it a bunch of times.
I think I would like make a specific detour to go try it, and then I'd go to the library.
You do one of the room numbers, and you end up at. Since you're on the second floor, or did you do this on the first or the second floor?
Second,
You run into Maud and Indy's room.
I try it.
You feel a harsh vibration on the back of your hand.
Look at it.
It's an X instead of a circle this time,
Oh, damn.
and then it
Maud.
slowly forms back to the circle.
I call out, "No girls allowed." I'm just kidding. You can come in.
I can't though. All right, see you guys later. Bye. And you just hear
Little pitter patter of no feet walking away.
just running away.
And I go,
Don't worry about it. The short man was trying to get in.
Nothing's as heartwarming as the pitter patter of little feet, except when you live
Right?
alone and don't have kids.
No, yeah, and I was gonna say, fuck you. I've got a small child, and like he wakes up at 2 a.m, and I hear the bump, 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 bump down the hallway. And he's like, "Fuck off! I love you, but fuck off."
Damn, go to bed.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
we locked her
Head to the library, which is further west.
It's a
on the
night
second
in
floor.
Florence. I wish I was
Um,
kidding.
Probably show up around the same time that
He does not like this.
Melody and Fisty show up there as well. So you run into them.
Well, hey guys.
Hey.
And then in the library, once again, it's these two at their computers. So
I'd want to go to a computer and
Would
look
spin
up
him on
DuPont
thick
to
again.
see if I could get any more information about him.
Yeah. You do find these are from these videos date back over a week ago. There are a couple different fights. There is a PvP and a PvE with a man that goes under DuPont.
Okay.
Both ending in his loss.
Just think of NASCAR.
And then nothing occurs after that point. Like as far as matches occur.
Okay. Is there like a database of people here that like I could look up to see like?
On this computer here, it's only archived the matches.
Okay.
It doesn't. The program does. It's like one of those built-in work programs. It's like only meant to do this one thing.
Is there a place that I see that like you could put your hand to like extra access? I'm just like now that I work here and I want to see if like there's special like employee access.
Okay. All of these are basic PCs.
Okay.
So nothing out of the ordinary are structured into these guys. Stolen bootleg PCs that are plugged in, like buckled into the ground here.
Okay. I'd probably go over to Ember and ask her, hey, do you know if there's some way to look up like a database of like people who are here?
I tried to do the same thing. At least with these computers, there's not a way.
Okay.
Like it's just archiving the fights, not necessarily. We could search. You said like around times, right?
Yeah, there's times, like dates back from when fights happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're looking for a specific time, we can try to narrow it down.
Well, I talked to someone about some of the people who've worked here, and it seems a little sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just trying to see like.
The sketchy is that circle on your hand.
Oh yeah, I work here now. That's
Get him.
Damn.
Damn.
Also, I work here now. Nice to meet you.
Got him.
You a sketchy bitch.
But yeah, they
True.
said that like janitors only last about a couple days before they're fired or quit. And I'm wondering what happens after that.
Okay.
Because the people I asked didn't really have any idea of that, so I was hoping to look them up and see if we could figure something out.
Do you know like what type of fight he did or what he looked like or anything? You just know his name.
Yeah. Well, I guess I would probably know what he looks like now that I looked at his match
Mm-hmm.
and saw him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This man is a darker skinned individual, kind of shorter, more petite dude. Very, very happy, jovial looking man. Kind of buzzed hair. It's very charismatic, like light of the room looking dude. At least for the match, it looked like he was having fun, even though he was getting his ass beat.
He looks like that.
Okay. Do you know about when he was here?
So his matches were about a week ago.
They were a little over a week ago,
A little over a week ago.
when they stopped. Yeah, there was only two.
The guy I talked to said that did he say if he was quit or if he quit or was fired?
The guy didn't have any more information. He said that he just stopped showing up.
So yeah, he stopped showing up a couple days ago.
Why don't we try to find like his last fight and see what happened in it?
Yeah.
Maybe we could see how many marks he has, maybe what condition he was in.
Looking up the videos again, his first fight being a PvP, fighting up against another individual of much more like external magic use, and was able to fight him at mid-range and whatnot, where it looked like this man was much more of a close-range fighter or whatnot.
Okay.
DuPont was, or the guy who was
DuPont is a close range. The other
Okay.
guy's hitting him from a distance, and he's not able to like really get a hit in edgewise because of this.
Okay.
Give me a perception check while you're doing this.
Can we both roll?
Yeah.
10.
nat 20.
Yeah.
23.
You're able to it's one of those weird movie moments where you click the spacebar at just the right time, or the camera stops at a perfect angle of his hand. The first fight.
It's good.
I'm good with them.
The first fight before he died, of course, he had
He tricked.
he had all three of his marks still. The second fight when he did it, you were able to search it up then as well. He had maintained the same amount then, and you know that he lost both of these. So by the time the second match was over, he would have only had one mark left because he did not survive the outcome of either of these fights.
Okay.
And then at that point, he stopped showing up in videos. Those are the only two that are archived.
We're like Diego.
Boy, are you okay?
Yeah, my foot just covered.
Oh, okay.
Diego is every man.
I wish Diego wasn't so goddamn hot.
Did you guys just stop chasing Diego, by the way? What happened?
Oh, we think Diego is hot, John.
Oh.
And DuPont.
Was I there for the conversation when we decided that it was probably Hot John? Or was that even a conversation? It's just something
That was
that...
more of a meta.
That was Ember in the library, but then me and Kayla had the same thought at the same exact time.
We were literally both
That sounded really Clue. Ember in the library. With the...
Is Ember
With
a person?
her-
or
with
a-
her marks.
Is Ember a
With her
person or
marks.
is it a weapon?
Hmm?
Is Ember a person or a weapon?
You always say the person first. It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the lead
No,
pipe.
it was the lead pipe with Colonel Mustard.
No.
Ember with the
And-
ember in
It
the.
was- it was in the library.
Colonel Mustard to murder a man.
Colonel.
All needed was an arm to swing it.
It was the colonel.
Low-key sounds like something that happened in Supernatural.
No, he used Colonel Mustard to kill the library.
He's the library to kill Colonel Mustard.
Did we recognize DuPont?
Inside of the lead pipe.
No, it's no one you've seen. At least not since you've been here.
Oh, the lead pipe.
Never seen this
Used the
individual.
library to kill Colonel Mustard.
That couldn't be. Is there any chance we could have recognized him from the video or the voice message?
I'm just gonna
From the
look
start
into
of
my
the game?
fucking hand and be like, can I message DuPont? Can I try to message DuPont?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like,
No response.
nothing? Okay.
Hey, yo, DuPont!
I'm just wondering,
Hey,
is that,
do.
do I recognize? Wait, it was just a voice message that he left. That the guy left at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
At the very beginning of the game, was it just a voice message that was left?
Yes.
Okay. And we can't hear DuPont's voice in any of these videos.
No, it's almost entirely not. There's no dialogue between these guys as they're fighting.
He didn't have a big fuzzy moment.
What do you mean? No, not these guys. It's not nearly anime enough. They got down to the brass tacks of things pretty fast.
Did DuPont use magic at all, or is he just
He didn't get a chance to,
Okay.
because all of his attacks seemed like they were so close ranged. Like he might have been just a physical fighter, kind of soldier.
Does he have any special markings?
Some arm tattoos, whatnot, but it looks to be mostly aesthetic.
Because my thought was, what if he was the person that left us the voice message?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we giving DuPont way more attention than he deserves?
Diego probably.
Remember
knows.
the analogy I made where there's a dragon?
It leads us to the fire.
Well, no, these are all clues. I'm just saying, this is like a minor piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
DuPont isn't the answer to all.
DuPont's gonna help you solve
DuPont is
part of
not
the
mine.
mystery, but not the whole mystery.
Okay.
Gonna help you solve the mystery
Is,
of what
so
happened.
is this library more than just books? Or more than just computers?
Yeah, there are some tomes and whatnot of just a whole lot of handwritten information, archives of what people have gained together over their lives. A lot of you would know, as you probably wouldn't, but Ember would have. Most soldiers compile a
This is a
ton
real
of the research and the work that they do in the soldier and the Sojin arts as they go through their lives, and they tome it before they retire. And so a lot of these seem to be that. Just
So it's basically just tomes and these archived computers?
yeah, old grimoires and stuff from past soldiers and whatnot. That's the bulk of the books that line the
Okay. So is there like a librarian that works here?
It's empty.
Like, is it just empty right now, or is it?
Right now it is
It is,
completely
like,
empty.
super late.
You four are Colonel's also here. But you five are the only people in this place.
Okay.
It's not
Does
a
it
very
seem-
popular
Does it
chunk.
does it seem like a place where a librarian would normally work, or is it just kind of like?
Give me an investigation real quick.
Don't make me roll.
I'm gonna make you roll because you asking questions.
Come on, Dante.
Boy.
You guys
15?
touch my dice.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can't do this.
You don't see like any sort of like workspace that a librarian would sit behind or anything.
Okay.
So if a librarian was here, they would just roam.
So I would guess that I wouldn't be able to ask anyone or do any research on.
Well, I was gonna come back tomorrow
My
as well.
symbol?
So I'll throw
Doesn't
that
look
out.
like it.
2016.
I mean, aside you can use the computers to like just browse the internet at will if you want,
Okay.
but you've probably been able to do that before and get nothing
Yeah.
out of it.
Okay. Well,
So does you guys leave all of the tomes alone? You
Probably
go.
move to him eventually.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is you'd recognize if you ended up looking through one of the tomes at one point. Ember, by scrolling through some of the information on here, you do recognize kind of a branching off point that even you started to work with. You notice that a lot of these soldiers early on in their lives begun to specialize. Many of these people believed in the philosophy that spreading their information thin was a death sentence in a practical sense for a lot of soldiers. To specialize and to innovate in a specific pathway was something a lot of these people did, and you could see almost every case from these professional individuals in here. They basically narrowed down like a good 3 or 4 pathways that they could have gone through, and they picked one and moved onwards. And you remember at one point during your training, you have decided that this is because you're level 3 right now, and you decided to do this as well. Other people looking through this as well, this would be a good tipping off point as well. That might not be a bad idea for you guys to go down as well. Being able to specialize a little more.
Specialize in headbutting.
is this like you telling us not to multi-class right now?
I'm telling you, you might be leveling up here soon.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to do that until
I wanna
Ember or
fight.
Melody do a fight. So I'm trying to
Fight.
introduce the ways in which you could possibly learn how to narrow down and go into your archetype.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, then I leave the library and go home and go to sleep so I can.
You go to bed?
So I can go and
Just
fight.
immediately-
Colonel stays in the library pretty late.
So Fisty approaches Colonel.
Okay. Fisty, hi, sit down.
Hi, the Colonel. You lost a mark when we fought, right?
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to give you one of mine, and Fisty holds out her hand.
Oh, sweetheart, I can't take that from you.
Fisty was a prostitute for Colonel's
I
benefit.
have some extras now.
You're so sweet.
You don't have to do that for me. I'm just a peon here.
he's just an
Somebody
NPC.
better not pee on
It's
you.
just an NPC.
But
I'm
I
disappointed
can't-
Fisty doesn't say that. No, I don't want to pee on you.
if it makes you feel any better, I'll take it. But
Yeah, I have.
how'd you get so many of these?
Um,
You did not have this many when we were last talking.
I rubbed a guy.
It's not incorrect.
I beg your pardon?
Sure.
I wrote a guy for you.
Did you like a massage?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It's a damn good massage.
That's a man.
I mean,
It's a small price to pay.
okay then. If it was earned, fine. I suppose we're just looking out for each other after all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Trade went over. You go down to 4, and he
Excellent.
remains at. He bumps up to 3. He flexes his hand a little bit. guess this kind of defeats the point, though, of trying not to use this spell, but the more lives, the better.
Well, if you don't do anything, don't they kill you after 3 days?
From my understanding, you start losing marks.
Yeah, and if you lose marks, don't you die?
I have no idea. I die with the marks.
So, like, Fisty's understanding, entirely based on Colonel, is if you lose a mark, you die, and if you die, you lose a mark, and the two are intrinsically entwined.
Basically the same.
Yeah. Your marks are
Well,
your lives.
Hey, listen. No hard feelings about that fight. You did what you had to do, and I appreciate that.
I don't want to do it again.
Well, once we figure out what these baddies are holding against us here, I don't think we'll have to. I mean, now, as far as I've observed so far, I haven't really seen a whole bunch of other individuals here working together. Maybe that's good on them, maybe that's bad. But we have strength in numbers, so I'm sure we can find a way to take a non-violent approach to this.
Do you know how we might be able to leave?
I think all of these I think a lot of this stuff kind of are attached to each other. Once we figure out what the spell is, I'm sure we can get out of here. Once we understand more about the structure of this place, we can figure it out. There are a lot of risks to figuring out what this is, like if breaking the spell is just running out of marks, and what that means for us if that happens.
And are you able to look people up with this computer?
Far as I'm aware, I can only find matches.
Well,
I can't necessarily look up any particular individuals.
if somebody's here, they've probably had a match, right?
Most likely.
Can you see if Cincinnati's here?
Yeah, I'm sure I can look that up.
Oh.
He turns the computer and pops up the search bar and types it out. Multiple different variations just in case. But each variation he pops up doesn't get a Cincinnati though.
That's probably good.
I was about to say,
Oh.
that just means you have someone to look somebody to look forward to talking to when you get out of here. When we get out of here.
Fisty looks at her hand and says, "My bed."
Have a good night.
Good night, the Colonel.
He goes back to typing away.
I'm so glad that everyone else calls him that.
Doesn't
Say
even,
everyone
it
just
doesn't
assumes
even
that
bother him
doesn't
anymore.
matter.
I just,
If Fisty doesn't know any better, everybody else does it as
Yeah.
a joke.
okay. With that in mind, Hostel and Ember, you guys still in the library?
I'm gonna probably stay as long as Colonel does, honestly.
I would go to the bar since Nadi told me to meet up.
You went back to the bar?
Well, yeah, Nadi told me to meet up with him, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna go meet up and.
Alright. Throughout the time here, he searches around and is listening to matches well past midnight. But he gets to the point where he can barely keep his eyes up anymore, and he gets up from the computer. Alright. It's about time for me to retire.
Yeah. Find anything interesting?
I mean, nothing that's...
Oh yeah, did you watch Mob's fight? He really wanted you to check out this fight.
No, I avoided that one.
It's pretty terrifying, but I think you should watch it.
He sits back down and shaking his head.
Can you
He
like
scrolls
fast
through the
forward it?
video. Yeah, he's got a little time bar that he moves along here. Just from looking at his face, these are the expressions that are going across his face here. He scrolls through a little bit further.
He's like mirroring Melody and Ember's face.
Oh my god.
That's the biggest chasm ape I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
I didn't know they got that big. There's no way that thing is sitting under this place.
Yep.
We're doomed.
It just like
Weird
crawled
dude.
right
Best
out the
hashtag
wall.
I have ever used.
How are we supposed to fight something like that?
I mean, we may not have to fight it.
2016.
He gets up, is like, hell no, I'm only fighting people at this place. No PvE. That's a rule now. No PvE. No, nobody.
He's just saying it to an empty room.
He heads out.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that anymore, bud.
Why?
Because he's a worker.
Oh, I work here now. Huh?
I own this building.
Mod, he didn't like your video.
Well, that's okay. I didn't like it much either.
Very.
Okay. You just head back to your room.
Yeah, I'll probably just go.
Okay. So Fisty would already be in bed at this point there.
Oh.
You simply go to bed. You
Yeah.
meet down at the
Yeah.
bar.
It's
Bar's
good.
pretty pumping at this time. A lot of Goonies hanging around.
Thought about grabbing another one.
I think I'm gonna walk behind the bar now that I like work here
Okay.
and go up to Naughty.
Naughty gives you the craziest look.
I grab a mop and I just like start mopping
Yeah, I
behind
know.
the bar.
Good for you.
How's it going?
Grab a mop out of thin air.
Yeah. She looks Liam into the car
There's
seat.
probably a
as
mop
asleep.
behind the bar, right?
Naughty's sitting here looking at you like, what are you doing back here and can you stop?
I'm mopping. What's up?
Yeah, stop
Terrible.
doing that right now.
Oh, don't me over there.
I will.
Such a time waster.
I will follow me. He kind of gestures to one of the other.
No,
There's
it's
another bartender on the other side that realizes he has to work at full strength now.
a little
And
more
he basically escorts you out
sober
of
up
the
in
rec
the
room
Okay.
and down a couple hallways.
Ooh,
Do you have a quiet place we can talk?
Not really.
May have a sip.
I don't have a
Okay,
room yet.
occasion.
Alright,
We go to the lounge area down here. That's generally not very busy.
Okay, yeah, you're the boss. Take me there.
It is tangy.
All right.
Not as like bitter as some of them though.
Okay, so we get to the coffee lounge where everybody
I'm
meets
not a
up
huge fan of
normally.
IPAs in general.
Yep, there's only you two that are here right at this point.
Okay.
Meeting, I'm just like, okay.
It's not the
So-
worst IPA I've had.
I'm assuming the job hunt went well.
Yeah, I tried to get an announcing keg, but he did not seem into what I was putting down, so I just kind of had to stick with this janitor bullshit.
I would like to assemble a good portion of us here to look into some of the underbelly of this place, if you don't mind.
Heck yeah.
With two of us here, I'm sure we'd be easily able to sneak the lot of you in. I've been searching the underbelly around here for a couple days now. I think I found something that I don't want to necessarily approach by myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, have you heard of the name DuPont?
DuPont. Was he the janitor from a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know
Kind of
what
a fun
happens?
guy. I think he lost his job.
He's a boss.
Do you know what happens after you lose your job?
So,
Yeah,
What happens?
fired.
Okay,
No
but
one
like
has
what
a
happens
job.
to
No way.
a person
You're fired.
like
I don't know where he's at.
literally
Set you
fired,
on
like you're
fire.
set on fire?
Yeah, he went back into the floor zero, and I haven't seen him leave. I don't know if they just removed his mark and let him go, or but he's gone.
Is there a way that like we can also go to floor zero without having someone with us, or
Yeah, your marks will take you there when your job duties require it. For instance, there's a elevator behind the bar here that takes me there when I'm done. That's where my room is. We actually
Oh, is
live
that
on
where
we
our
actually
floor-
live on floor zero. So,
I was
yep.
told I'd be getting a room tomorrow.
Well.
So how do you get to the underbelly of this place?
It's hard to do it from floor zero because the place kind of constructs itself as it goes. But some of the pre-constructed rooms that are already kind of scattered about kind of the top layer have entrances and exit ways that really don't get used very often, and nothing my mark does will open up those ways. And I never see anybody leave or go out, so I figure that's the best way to kind of explore more of the place is to head in areas that nobody really goes in.
Okay. So what's this thing that you found?
Are good.
There's a
Just out of
there's a particular room on the
Q tweets.
on floor 0. It's a recording studio.
Retweeted automatically at certain.
That
Do you know how?
there's a odd piping that leads in and out of this room, but
Okay.
the recording studio doesn't deal with liquids at all.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, there's not a whole lot of what is it called? Like, I can't imagine. I'm trying to think of the wording for this. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
These piping networks, they don't have anything to do with what's in this room. Then it's got to lead somewhere. The liquid's got to come from somewhere else. I figured if we follow the pipeways, we could find a way out.
Yeah, I think that's...
Because they got to be getting the resources from somewhere, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Can't just make water after all. So I figured if we start there,
Yeah.
I'd like to bring a few people though, because I really, if the people running this place are who they say they are, then
We
I
gotta
don't even
fight.
think I can do it by myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well, yeah, I can talk with the group tomorrow at some point, and we can see if we can get a meeting together.
Okay.
Is there a way that we can bring other people up to floor 0, like to our rooms, or is that pretty clearly not?
Nope. Elevators won't even work.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, let's meet up again tomorrow. What time do you work tomorrow?
Most of the day, I think. Normally the mark brings me down here a little after 1 o'clock. Then I stay till everyone leaves.
Alright, well, I'll message you tomorrow and we'll see, you know. What
Okay. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna try to find a good way to start this as well. Just get a good grip of the job. Don't make anyone angry. Follow the mark.
I will. And then as I leave, I'll use my sending stone to talk to Melody and basically say like, hey, can you relay this message to the rest of the group? I just talked with Naughty and we have a plan in place. I'd like to meet up with everyone tomorrow sometime, and we can kind of talk about it without using this stuff.
Sure. I already left and went back to my room, but I'll tell them.
Yeah, but you can still message them. I'm not able
Right.
to
Yeah. I'll tell them.
do that. So yeah, if you want to let them know that we need to meet up tomorrow to talk.
Okay.
Try to be pretty subtle because I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
much people can hear.
I'm gonna just message each room and I'm gonna be like, shh. Hey, it's Melody. We're gonna meet up for coffee tomorrow morning, but the good kind.
Can I message back?
You're asleep. I was gonna say you're asleep.
No, you
You
may not.
accidentally just tapped it and respond.
It starts translating your
Mod.
Oh, Diego. Oh, Diego.
Oh god. Yes, I want that to happen.
Oh, Joe Exotic.
Oh, God.
Oh, Joe
Oh.
Exotic.
I regret making the Joe Exotic comparison in the first place.
Yeah, I hate it.
Thank
I
you,
don't
I'm
regret
glad.
it at all.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about it.
I didn't realize he was actually supposed to be handsome.
Listen, sexy Joe Exotic is still sexy.
Yeah, I was like, what? You're just saying Joe Exotic twice. I don't understand.
God.
It's like if you say Carol Baskin killed her husband, you don't need the second part.
Yeah, you just
say
know.
Carol
It's like you
Baskin.
just say Carol Baskin, everybody's like, oh yeah, She did it.
Did you see she got kicked off to Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
she
right,
like
for the
yell
best.
at like a judge or something?
I have no idea.
I just assumed she would be bad.
Yeah, no, I watched part of.
She
I
was
watched,
really
she's
bad.
a murderer.
I watched
Like,
part
holy
of her.
shit.
I watched part of her dance, and it was to Eye of the Tiger, and it was.
Of course it
Oh,
was.
no.
It was really bad.
I thought they
but,
would
like,
have
in a
kept
really-
her on until the end because like she's the one who's gonna bring in the views.
Yeah.
So, I did watch a video
Sorry,
dissecting
Andrew.
the amount that like tigers eat and the amount of meat that a human produces, and like that it would take like an actual full year for them to go all the way through a human if she had like
Wow.
ground him up into ground meat.
Wow.
Yeah, but is that just
That's a
for
long time.
one?
Because they had
tiger?
one tiger and a bunch of small cats at the time. Like, it was basically a bunch of, like, berries and a single tiger.
So is that proof that it couldn't have been that she fed them, or that they wouldn't have figured it
But-
out because it would have taken
Well,
so long?
it's also,
I'm
like,
sorry, Andrew.
they had investigated, like, her, the place where they keep their cats
Are you okay?
prior to the amount of time, like, within
okay.
that. So they would have found the remains. And
So
also,
she's probably innocent.
yeah, and
Or she just did feed him to the tiger and killed him some other.
but and also she didn't have the proper kind of grinder that she does now that would have been necessary to break up the human bones, specifically the femurs.
But she has it now?
She does have one now.
So she hid him, and
Because,
now she...
well, she has more
It's
big
like, hey everyone,
cats.
check out my new grinder.
Anyway, what's next?
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway,
Okay, CJ, you're leaving the library now.
Yeah, I go back to my room.
Okay. Heading down south towards the elevators. You get down the elevators. You can't use the one on the floor. You head downwards, and you exit onto the third floor. And as you are going down and heading up north to your rooms, it's oddly quiet here on the third floor. Like, whether it's just
Well, I
all the
mean, it's
individuals
like-
are in the rec room or asleep or just they have better things to do than just be in the premises, the lobby. But as you enter into the lobby area, things seem a lot more dark than you remembered.
It's kind of like antebellum feels.
Like lots of gore. Or...
Just the lighting that's normally very, very ambient in this area seems very snuffed out, like almost fogged over.
It's really upsetting.
And it seems like the entirety of the lobby area is just very, very dark. Like, it's almost like it's kind of like a black haze that you're in, almost, that's making it dark. Not like a lack of lighting.
I hate it. How far is this, like, haziness? Like, feet-wise?
Feet-wise? It goes out basically, like, you're able to see, like, the edges of the wall and stuff. So, like, it's as far as you know, the entirety of this lobby area.
And we can't cast spells and shit outside the arena, can we?
You can do whatever, just don't get in trouble.
Fisty noticed this on her way back.
You didn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna message Fishty.
Okay.
I'm just like standing. I hate it. I hate that.
You send a message.
Is there anyone like around?
What do you
me?
say? There's, like I said, it's bizarrely. Normally, there's someone hanging around. There's no one here right now.
Fisty?
Does it come through? Oh.
No response. You look down at your hand, and it seems weird for a second, but the mark is dimmer and dimmer. You realize it's not the mark. It's the air itself.
I'm gonna turn around and run back.
It's getting
where I came
darker.
from. No, I'm turning back around to where I came from.
As you start to run now, you break out into the lobby, but the dark seems to follow you.
Oh my god.
Okay. You just keep running in this direction.
Yeah. I'm
You get to a
gonna try to
point-
go back to the
You
library.
get to a point where it is now
What the fuck?
like a point in front of you where you simply cannot see where it is.
Is this like happening to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Mage armor? Sure, okay. You'd be able to adorn this magical armor, preparing for a situation here. And it's like the light is basically being sucked out of the air right now. It's like something is dampening it, even though the source of the light is still like trying to push through. It's something in the air is just absorbing the light, and it keeps going, so you can barely see your hands anymore.
Okay.
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay, I'm just writing down my AC so I don't forget. What am I rolling? Perception?
Yes, please.
Such a polite DM.
That's so dramatic. 13.
13. As you listen here, it's almost also as though I don't know if you in your character's life have ever been in a soundproofing room before, but it sounds like it's almost very, what is it called? Like a sensory chamber, like if you were to say something right now, it would almost seem muffled.
Can I feel it if like this is like a spell?
I was like,
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a 10. Damn it.
10. Okay. It's an aura in the air here that's doesn't feel normal, at least. You know, it doesn't feel like a situation that would happen in nature. So but you do manage to hear something that's you're perceiving here, just barely. And it sounds like the sound of crunching. And the sound of humming.
Crunching.
Very quiet humming
Which direction is it coming from?
all around you.
yeah.
Crunching.
It's like,
Are you
are we
drinking?
gonna
Yeah.
eat me?
Saw it.
Crunching appears to be footsteps, is what it
See
seems.
anything?
And the humming, every direction you twist and turn,
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
is the stereo system around you. Just like.
Do I recognize it?
It's a lower voice. It's very. It's more like a. Kind of like a low soprano, high tenor. It's not very. But it's not really something you recognize.
Am I
though.
able to keep running?
You can head in a direction,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm trying to go back where I came from. Like, regardless of everything happening. Like, I'm freaking out, but I'm still trying to run away.
as you run, the footsteps begin to quicken their pace.
Fuck me. Okay.
All of a sudden, you're in a horror movie.
I hate this. I love it.
It's okay.
And now we move into Kayla's campaign. Kayla, what's next? Derek.
You've all been dead this whole time.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what to do.
Derek buttons up his leather jacket.
I can't not see Derek from the good place.
I'm gonna keep trying
Do you want
to
see
reach out to
Derek's
anybody.
picture?
Whenever
Reaching
anyone
out.
says
It's like
Derek.
you're screaming into nothing.
Anytime
And the louder you get, it's like you're actually vocalizing now. You can barely hear your own voice. The humming overtakes your own voice. Something touches your shoulder.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and like punch the air.
Zuko.
Oh, from the movie.
Just punch whatever.
And as you turn around, it's like whatever touched your shoulder snaps you out of it. As you twist and swing, an individual kind of like stumbles backwards. It's like, hey, careful!
Who is it?
You're gonna stain my shirt. Jeez.
naughty.
And it's like, you see you running around in circles out here. What are you doing?
I can't explain what just happened. Like, I heard like humming and like someone was chasing me and there was like a crunching sound and I couldn't, I don't know, I was like going blind? I don't know. There was a darkness. There was nobody here. I don't fucking know.
What did the humming sound like?
Like just humming.
You just recreated it.
Yeah.
Like that.
You should go to your room.
What was it?
What the hell?
I'm looking for something. You should go back to your room.
I don't like that at all.
Looking at Naughty here. I don't even know if you've actually met Naughty before.
I've seen him before, but
So
he's
this
never...
you would recognize this is probably just the bartender
Yeah.
from down there that you've
Yeah.
probably run into multiple
She doesn't know that
times.
he's naughty.
There's rule breakers messing with things right now, trying to take stuff from people. I think I got here just in time. You should probably head back to your room.
You sure you don't want some backup?
Oh no, I'll be fine.
Fucking fist.
Is it because I didn't rub him good enough?
Is this
Happens.
would happen after my conversation with Naughty?
Yeah, he's heading back basically now. Like he left the bar and is finishing up his job and is heading back to Undone Waiter or whatnot.
Okay.
Jesus.
Or he basically, this is after your conversation, and that's as far as you would know.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't have known that this would happen. I just
Mm-hmm.
for timeline's sake.
But the rec room's on the 3rd floor, so we didn't have to go far for this.
Right.
Okay. I'll just go back to your room.
Alright, have a good night. He kind of saunters along as well, just kind of,
I'll turn around and like look at him and
he's
thanks.
kind of twisting his head back, just kind of looking at the walls. You know, nothing's on them. Just kind of. His hands kind of flex and release as he's doing this.
Weird.
He continues on his way.
He's probably doing like some.
He's
magic or
facing some
something.
major anxiety. That's what I do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do this like thing.
I do this when I'm anxious.
But he continues off until he rounds a corner and he's gone.
Okay.
With this, everybody, it is day 3 of Legend Gauntlet.
Tiptoe to the tulips!
Tiptoe!
I told you to sound just like that fucking voice.
Yeah. You put off a really strong Tiny Tim vibe.
You have to DM as Tiny Tim now.
Please don't.
Alright.
It's just Naughty's voice.
So you actually head back to your room though.
Yeah.
I hate skipping this out. Yeah. Fuzzy's dead asleep here.
Fuzzy's
He's looking a
dead.
little bit better, like he's been trying to kind of like heal himself.
I feel like every
He's on
like
board.
20 minutes, Fuzzy goes "fuck you" in his sleep.
I think I'm gonna. Write Fuzzy a note.
Yes.
These things don't work! Get out of my fucking face, Dad!
I'm
Having
gonna
a
write
nightmare.
Fuzzy a note that's like, I don't know if you'll be awake when I leave. I got a job working here. You can't contact me through your marks anymore. You need to talk to me. Find Melody. She has a way to get in contact with me, and I'm gonna like leave it by his like bedside table.
You leave it on the table. The gnome, dead asleep, doesn't awaken for this encounter.
No,
You get to your door. The hologram doesn't even appear for you.
The what?
Ooh.
The hologram that normally pops up for the challenges doesn't even
Oh,
appear
like the
for
next
you.
morning.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense because you're an employee now.
And you head off. For the other 5 of you guys,
So he wasn't awake when I left then.
he didn't. If he did, if he was, he didn't acknowledge you. He stayed tucked in bed.
Okay.
When awaking the next morning, do you approach your doors at all? Is there anything you want to do?
I think Indy and I would probably leave together, make sure that she's awake so we can go get coffee.
Coffee.
Don't put it in quotes. I need my coffee.
No,
I mean, I guess you could say coffee because I'm probably gonna put vodka in it. But
Hell's on.
I was putting coffee in quotes because Melody said that we should meet for coffee, like vaguely, and it was like obviously it was like a code.
Potato.
so
Because she wanted
it's less coffee and more coffee.
She wanted
Some
a
of that
good
Potato
coffee.
nectar. Let's
Potato
go.
nectar?
Oh.
Did you say potato nectar?
Yeah. Yes.
Vodka.
Good God.
It's just really thin.
The
mashed
juice of the
potatoes.
earth. Mm.
Okay.
Right.
Thin as in you could drink them from through a straw.
But yeah, your panels would pop
That's
up.
a
is
little
what I'm
too
saying.
thin.
For
Yeah, vodka's
challenge,
just thin mashed
PvE, or
potatoes.
PvP. Does any of you guys want to click anything?
I'm gonna click my damn X.
You exit out. Okay.
Yeah.
X.
PTSD.
Are you, yeah.
All right. And you didn't get anything. What about you, Fisty?
So Fisty's gonna actually like spend quite a bit of time getting herself put together and looking nice, and she's gonna hit the X before she leaves.
Oh.
She about to go get more marks. Goddamn.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
She put her high
Get-
heels on.
Get it, girl. Little red dress.
Left her shirt behind.
Okay.
Did anyone
Call
look
it.
up Diego at the library the night before?
We can look up people.
We can look it up.
Well, you can search the names for it. Yeah,
Oh,
searching
yeah, I
the names.
guess.
I assumed you would have at that point. Diego never showed up, remember? Because you guys also
I
tried to
know,
call
it's
out for him.
Right, I
Nothing
figured that
happened.
he's not actually named Diego.
Anytime
No
I reference
Diego,
him,
no.
his name is in quotes.
Diego. Diego.
I'd be down to do a PvP.
Cedar's talking.
What?
I'd be down to do a PvP.
You sign up for PvP?
Oh God.
Okay.
Who with?
After clicking the PvP, it just says like it gives you an option for like a request or not. You don't have to do it. It can pair you up randomly.
No, I'm gonna type in DuPont.
DuPont.
Ooh.
Okay. After typing in DuPont, you do not receive confirmation that it received. It's like an X appears on it.
So like, doesn't exist. Like
Not in
what
the
Diego's
system.
was.
Either that's not a correct name in the system, or the
God
person's no
damn
longer
it.
here.
We should like get Fuzzy full dead and see what happens when we then try to challenge a dead Fuzzy to a fight.
So do you just do some random or do you hit the X?
I'll send a message out to the group and be like, does anyone want to do a PvE?
No.
No.
Respectfully, fuck no.
It's like, I'm
Mod-
fighting another freaking spider.
Mod respawns with fuck off.
Look at the paladin.
Man, you guys are
Love
so
it.
nice. I'm so glad I'm part of this group. I'm gonna.
Aw.
send out
Mod
a-
cares for
That's,
people, but like he's very like sarcastic.
What do you fight in that?
in PvE.
Yeah, because I fought a building and that wasn't very fun, and I also fought the colonel and that wasn't very fun.
The last time I did PvE,
Yeah,
I
I wanna-
sent out requests to where they at? Billiard, my friends Billiard and Spike. You've met them, and we like kind of worked against something as a team.
Fist, are you communicating with like everybody?
Fisties aren't in our roommates.
Oh, that's right. Duh. I forgot that you're roommates.
So I'm assuming this is happening like while Fisty is getting ready for
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the morning.
Yeah.
You're all,
After your morning work.
all
Uh,
called up to go on her shift.
so you fight spikes?
We fought. No, Spike is the name. I love Fisty so much. No, the last time that I fought with both of them, we fought like these wolf animals, like wargs almost.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I've
And like the arena changed.
That's
and then
horrifying.
I've never punched a wolf,
Spike died.
but I did once pet a dog. So I think I could
It's a
do it
little
with
bit
you.
more violent.
I
than
once
that.
fought a dog.
You have to pet
You once pet a dog.
Oh.
you have to pet the dog really hard.
Picture kneeing this dog.
Mean pets. Mean pets.
If you
Well,
really
did you
need
see
to.
Mod's fight? Wasn't Mod's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure she did see Maud's fight. I think she was convalescing.
Like you were hanging out, because that was pretty early on in the day. I know they didn't see your fight.
Wasn't Maud's fight immediately after
I
Fisty's?
thought they did see.
I think it was.
It's
Yeah,
pretty-
so Fisty
that
was
makes
still
sense.
in the med bay.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have seen it.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't see Mon's
You could
fight.
ask me about it if you want.
Or
You
look
should.
it up.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, like Mod's was very different than that. It's just the environment changes every time.
Well, if you need some help, I could help.
That'd be pretty fun.
Fisty's still gonna get herself put together.
Okay.
And then I'll send out a request for PvE. Doesn't seem like anyone's down for it, so I'll just send it to Fisty, Billiard, and Spike.
Is the a PvE?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, sending that one outwards, you would receive the message immediately. To yes or no on the back of your hand.
Yeah, Fisty says yes.
You accept it. like it's basically just kind of a pending thing now. So you don't even have to be at the door anymore. You're just waiting for the other two to respond.
I'll wait for Fisty so we can get coffee.
Okay. And what about you, Melody?
Yeah, I'll go to the door and I want to hit PvP.
You PvP?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a request or?
I want to type in Hot John.
Hot John?
Holy shit, you die.
Well, yeah, but then we'll know she's here.
Okay.
What a real name.
You put in the name Hot John.
Oh, God.
And it goes to pending.
Oh,
shit!
Oh no, that's not. I don't think that's what you expected.
I'm super excited.
You did.
I'm gonna immediately message everyone. Can we message multiple people or is it just one at a time?
You can do multiple.
Okay, so I'm gonna message everyone, I guess except for Hostel, and be like,
Everyone, like the entire camp.
Yeah,
Literally
the
every
entire
single person.
The teacher in the world fighting Hot John!
Everyone's gonna message back and be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
No, I'm gonna message you guys, and I'm gonna be like, so I've got some news.
You
It
could also
may-
do the sending stone for me.
Yeah, it may be. Or I'm gonna say I've got some news to go with coffee.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Over now.
Do you lose another mark?
And I'm
Just
gonna-
woke up.
I'm gonna run to coffee. Because
She-
basically, I'm just waiting for her to accept or not accept.
She challenges Hot John and just immediately loses a mark.
I lose all three and I die.
Oh my god!
God.
That's what happens when you challenge not.
Hot John.
Okay. At that point, so you send the challenge. You just, what? What's happening?
It's girl talk.
Do you and 50 leave the room?
Yeah, I think we head to get coffee.
Leaving the room,
To get the good coffee.
you notice immediately way too much ruckus for this time of the morning.
I need you to send that.
And the majority of it's staff.
Is it because I just messaged everyone?
Does it sound
saying
good
that
or
they
bad?
have
It's a lot of them quarreling among themselves in the third floor lobby.
Am I
area.
one of them?
Huh?
Hostile.
No, but leaving the
Hostile
room and
is
going
different.
into the kind of, if you did head to the lobby and not just one of the elevators, you would definitely see this as well.
Okay.
It's like almost a fourth of, they've like cut a fourth of this lobby basically out and like have completely taped it up. But that's where the majority of the staff are just kind of hanging out and talking amongst themselves and trying to figure something out. But a lot of like thugs and whatnot are kind of standing in the hallways kind of trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll approach him.
You go
Okay, what's going on?
as you, just one of the thugs or the staff or,
One of the staff.
okay, like as you get closer, one of the guys brings the stick out kind of like a push motion. It's like, back off, okay? Use the other.
Just asking what's up, man.
Lobby's off limits right now.
What happened?
Roll perception real quick.
Let's check. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As he's trying to keep you at bay here, you're able to peer behind him, just kind of like through the crowd of guards. They're all kind of like shuffling across the lobbyway, and see kind of an area past the tape. And it's the weirdest thing, but you could have sworn for a split second you saw somebody's hand just laying there on the ground, not attached to anything.
Ooh.
That would have been me.
Like
Damn.
just a dismembered hand
John.
laying on the ground.
Oh my god, we're screwed.
Would I have gone there too?
At this, if you don't really need to use the third floor is structured kind of differently. The lobby's a lot smaller, so you use different types of elevators to get up. But
Okay, buddy.
if you did cross through, if you
Well,
did
I
just decide you
coughed,
wanted to
so
cross
I'm
through,
pretty
you would
sure
have
we all
definitely
have
heard the
like-
commotion.
Great.
So
Because I'm on the third floor too.
yeah, you're on the third floor, so if
We all
you would have the
function
same kind of
together.
That's how
commotion,
plague works.
Yeah.
like filling those hallways
If
up.
somebody coughs.
So yeah,
everyone
you'd
has
see it.
Would I be able to get past them since I work there?
They
Total
seem
of my
pretty
house can't
indiscriminate
possibly
right
be
now. Like, if you're not in a guard outfit,
No,
they're
it's
pushing everyone
In
at
this
bay.
day and age, everybody freaks out, you know.
Are they like open to talking at all?
Any questions they say is like, this is none of your concern. Don't use the lobby right now.
I'm janitorial. I was wondering if I could help clean up.
Let me see your mark. You're not even on job. Get out of my sight.
Jesus.
As it's just like a dormant black circle. It's not even.
Okay.
Wait, would Hostel know to meet up for coffee? Because like you can't.
Yeah, he was the one who told us to meet up.
Okay, I thought for some reason you couldn't communicate with anybody who was
No,
like,
he has
anonymous.
sending stone.
It's true. Okay, never
And
mind.
he was like,
I
hey,
forgot
tell
to say
everybody to
that.
meet me for coffee.
Gotcha.
And
I forgot he talked through that.
Give another perception while you're there arguing with that guy. So you can see anything too.
6.
6? No, you don't. There's too many people.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, they're blocking the 3rd floor lobby, which doesn't really. You could still be able to use the elevators if you head back south to get up. So this doesn't impede you too much. You'd still the access way to the lounge area for coffees. You're on that side, so you can get there from here.
Okay. Go there.
Okay, so you're at the coffee area. What about you guys? The rest of you, Indy and Maud, are now up most likely.
Yeah, we're going for the good coffee. Which floor is the good coffee on again? I think it was on the 3rd floor. Yeah.
And I hit the X. So I'm headed to
No
the
chance. Yeah.
Coffee on the 3rd floor. Coffee on the 3rd
We're
floor.
gonna have a lazy day of no battles, and
Except for me.
I mean,
And me.
lazy.
well,
We're still in fucking hell.
well,
It's gonna be
I mean, we're starting our this day in hell off with coffee, so it's not that bad.
Fisty has done something literally
God, it's the
every
little
day.
things,
It's the
isn't
good
it?
coffee.
I had before.
It's like going to
I
work.
met you guys.
We didn't go to Dunkin' today. We were supposed to go to Dunkin' on our way here to get free coffee.
You
Oh
monster.
yeah, it's coffee.
Oh,
day.
is it? Oh, it is coffee day. That's right. I'm sure it would have been a nightmare.
Honestly,
Okay.
I went this morning on the way to work and it wasn't bad.
Really? Okay. I like Dunkin'.
You're nodding as if you went. Did you go without me?
No,
Some of you,
I know it was coffee day.
as you're heading from the top floors down to floor number 3, would notice the elevators that were cut off the night before are back where they're supposed to be. And if you went on the south side, those elevators are off limits now.
Oh, can I message Naughty?
Yeah.
And I just say like, hey, do you know what happened down here in the lobby area?
Naughty. You have any idea what time it is?
Yeah, early morning, early shift. Let's up and at 'em.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh my god. Leave me alone.
Do you know what happened though?
What are you talking
There's
about?
a bunch of fucking guards blocking off half the lobby.
No, I don't know. I'm asleep.
Naughty's like the bitchiest morning
Naughty
person
is
ever.
mean.
Leave me alone. I don't even have any makeup on yet.
Naughty's the
But he doesn't wear makeup for his bartending shift.
But you know.
Does he?
You don't need to tell him that.
He's
He
wears
does
normal
wear makeup.
It's
Just
normal
wait.
people
He wears
makeup.
makeup to make it look like he has less makeup.
Doesn't it
Just
not
take it
not
over
look
the
like Naughty?
pre-existing makeup.
Naughty doesn't
Like
look like
he's
Naughty when he's in
Making
bartender
his
mode.
dark circles
So
look darker.
Does wear makeup.
When he's
Oh.
naughty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's okay.
I thought that his bartender look was like sans makeup completely.
Got you, because he wears a lot of makeup.
Yes.
He wears like.
If
blue
anything,
ass
this is just
eyeshadow.
like basic
Got
stage makeup. Just, you know, it's got the line of foundation. Nothing
Oh, yeah.
extravagant like Kiss. But
Gotta clear up his complexion.
yeah, you know, let the boys breathe. My pores. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, those. So yeah, you'd be able to take. You'd have to take the northern elevators down this time.
Is there an extra button now?
There is.
Is it taped over?
It's taped over, but the elevator has been renovated. And there's a 4th button and these 2 now.
Holy shit.
I just look at it and nod like, yep, I know.
I'm gonna sending stone you and be like, hey, we're meeting for coffee on the 3rd floor right now.
Yeah, I'm here. Watch out, there's a bunch of guards.
What?
Yeah, there's some fucking shit happened. I don't know what, but there's a bunch of guards and they're being dicks.
I 100%. 100% thinks it's because she called Hot John.
Yeah, you know, let the boys.
What?
Let the boys breathe. My pores. Okay, but yeah, those. So yeah, you'd be able to take. You'd have to take the northern elevators down this time.
Then immediately it'll be me messaging the group, and so Melody will hear me. Oh yeah, by the way, there was a severed hand in the lobby, and that's why everybody's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A severed hand.
I still have no clue about that because
Nope.
I don't hear that.
Okay, so yeah, we get to coffee. Andrew.
Alright, is everybody meeting there?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Y'all meet for the coffee. So a lot of you took the northern elevators. You would have definitely crossed up upon all this commotion getting there as well.
Okay.
But meeting up in that lobby for coffee is the 6 of you, and Colonel would have come down with you as well.
Colonel.
So he's here too.
Did Colonel see me call Hot John?
No, he didn't. I assume you would have did that silently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'd be like, so technically Hostel called this this morning gathering, but I actually have something that I want to share. Out of every.
Alright, so I bet you're all wondering.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
I work here now, everyone.
I'm gonna elbow you in the face. No, so.
Hey! Don't assault a worker. I can write you up for that.
But so out of every reckless thing I've ever done in my life, this is probably the worst. But also, good information. I did it. I signed up for PvP. With.
I can see where this is going.
What do you think?
Did you find Diego?
you're about to say hostile. You freaking challenged our buddy.
No, Hostel's not our buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
He's just some janitor here. No,
Fair.
Hostle's not a member of the party anymore.
Fair
He's just
enough.
an NPC now.
I'm gonna head
He
out.
never seemed to have all of our interests at heart. It's fine.
No, I just wanted to see.
Did you say I don't?
Yeah.
I gave you a fucking mark.
Grown ups are talking.
I'm older than all of you.
People over 5 foot are talking.
Hey, no NPCs.
Alright, I'm gonna head out then. See you guys later.
Namaste, I'm
Good luck
sorry.
figuring out this fucking information
No.
I have.
Hush.
I'm seeing this.
I'm sorry.
We're kidding, Hostel.
I'll make out with you later if you stay.
No thanks.
He's like, I'm definitely leaving.
Fuck.
I don't know if that was in character or not.
But okay, anyway, so, I challenge, Hot John to PvP.
Cool. You won't
Bitch,
win.
yes!
No,
You're
you
gonna die.
won't win.
Yeah.
This is a terrible idea, but at least we'll know she's here.
Yeah, it says pending, so I think
I was gonna say,
here.
did Hot John actually accept?
Fuck.
It just says pending, so now we at least know that she's here. Yes, Fissy.
Aren't I supposed to be the stupid one?
Fissy, you're not stupid.
Holy shit!
I give Fisty a big
Oh, what a
hug.
good answer.
I love that
First
one.
off, you bitch.
Just
Second
like-
off, you're not dumb.
I know it wasn't very smart, but I mean, I kind
First
of
of
just
all,
anticipated. I honestly anticipated it to be like womp womp, nobody's home, just like it did with Diego. But since it didn't, now we know Hot John's here, and what's the worst you can do? Kill me, and then they bring me back to life. It'll be fine, right?
If
Yeah.
she knows your face, she could try to kill you outside of the arena too.
Yikes.
Good point. I can change my face before I fight her.
Okay, I'm
Like-
I
starting
don't know if I
to.
should use my spell slots for that.
I'm starting to feel a Melody and Mod style scheme happening right now.
I just imagine
Mod
Melody
was
going into
not
battle with.
involved.
I just imagine Melody going into battle with a fake mustache and glasses.
And I am extremely concerned about the well-being of our group at this point.
I had nothing to do with this.
This time, what about the other
The
two
last
times?
stupid schemes, yes. This time it is all Melody.
Oh yeah, and Mon also broke my arm yesterday.
But she got better. It's fine.
Dad! Dad!
Yeah, it was honestly a really mean thing to do. It was I was
What?
really hurt.
Oh, shut up.
Why would you do that?
She asked me twice.
Why would you do that?
I was trying to find out some information, and then I would explain like about the liquid and shit.
It was a consensual arm break. It was fine.
We were in a fight, like an emotional fight.
No, it's not true either. Why are you embellishing it?
Alright, guys, we don't want to hurt Fisty, so let's just.
Fisty says into
Move
her
on.
hand the bar and.
No, Fisty, come
Fisty!
back. I have information.
Oh.
Turn your coins into cookies.
Okay.
I want
Toss
to
a cookie to
I
your
want to look
Fisty.
around and see if anyone's around, because, like, the stuff I'm about to talk about is, like, not cool for
You're
everyone to
welcome.
hear.
Roll a perception.
We could take this back to one of our rooms.
Yeah, we could do this.
15.
Hostel couldn't join us.
15? Okay.
Well, I'm assuming that Hostel is capable of walking through an already open door.
I don't want to
But-
assume. We could try.
Rolling a 15, as you kind of approach the corridor here to just kind of scan and see if there's anyone. As, like, you approach it, you hear something scurry off.
Oh, cool.
Mouse?
Can I follow it? I'll be back, guys.
That doesn't seem like the best idea, but go for it, buddy.
We never learned.
Did you
what
swallow
Austin
my
had to
knife?
say.
Bit my tongue.
Oh, that's bad.
That's even worse.
The back of it? How do you bite the back of it?
Oh, I hate
Like,
biting
a
the back
molar
of
bite?
it.
Like a molar bite?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Worse.
I said no.
Yeah, those are bad.
Like a liar.
I'm crying. Okay.
It's like
cry
having a
every
horse
time.
bite your tongue.
Yeah, chase them off. The footsteps kind of. It's
Why would you
very
say
much
that?
twisting around the corridors a little bit ahead of you, but it kind
Something
of goes
that
in the
everyone's
direction of the
had
rec room.
No.
It goes back to the rec room.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. I'll go back to the group, because I don't want to, like, run off.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey, let's go back to my room. I know for a fact that I can definitely get us into there.
Baron.
So as the whole lot of people go to frickin' Hostel's room.
We will follow the gnome. I will, at least.
Yeah, I will.
I'll follow the crowd.
Going into Hostel's room. Your roommate is awake. And he's kind of slunched over on the side, like his legs hanging off the bed like this, and he looks very, very annoyed.
Fuzzy, just the man I want to see. You're gonna want to hear this. Come
I
here.
don't think this is. Oh, is it?
Hmm?
Is this Fuzzy?
It is Fuzzy, yeah.
Okay.
Fuzzy
You
kind of
said-
looks at you and goes,
You just said your roommate, which was like weird.
Yeah, he was roommate.
Can you
"Shouldn't you
hear
be
it?
at your own room by now?"
Oh yeah, I will be. Yeah,
He's sad.
but it's all part of our plan.
Right.
We're gonna infiltrate this place, right?
Our plan. That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna
Forgot.
infiltrate this.
Forgot
place.
I was involved.
You've always been involved.
Yeah, I have, haven't I? Sure have.
Remember whenever we were gonna beat the shit out of that guy, and then we were gonna streak and through the arena?
Do you guys need me to be here for this conversation?
Yeah.
If not, I have somewhere I can be.
No, I want you here. You're part of the group.
I thought we just said no.
Kind of looks back, and lays back down on the bed.
Who is the second Chris?
What?
Oh, he's talking about.
Fuzzy.
Have you never met Fuzzy yet?
Well, she doesn't recognize him.
Oh,
But he's
he
kinda
still
funny.
stinks. He looks a little bit better, but he's nasty
Oh,
still.
the stench is still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so she recognized him and she still hates him.
Alright. So,
He
Only
lays
person
back.
in the world that Fisty hates.
so I talked with Naughty. And I basically will kind of like relay everything we talked about
Mm-hmm.
the night before. And so we're looking to, figure out where this pipe goes, and we both think that this is probably like our way out. So,
This is some Charlie and the Chocolate Factory bullshit.
I mean, it's our only lead, so like,
Yeah, it's probably been remade like 3 times since now.
so like
Yeah, we're
I
still
think
watching
this
this
is
on
probably our
Saturday.
best lead, like to getting out of here. But he's worried that, if this leads to the main, like the big deal here, if the rumors are true, we could be walking into a fight with but it's one of the 4 something.
I mean, if Nani's involved in the plan,
The rumor is that one of the 5 Arc Knights
Okay.
are running this place.
right? which
So-
has kind of been the thought since.
So yeah, if we follow this and it leads us to like the main chambers, we could be walking into a fight with one of the 5 Arc Knights. And
What's the likelihood that I just
Naughty.
invited an Arc Knight to like to fight me anyway?
For all we know, Hot John could be the Arc Knight.
Hot John's not an Arc Knight, you idiots.
Wow, you're really
Fuzzy
nice.
says from laying down here.
Fuzzy, what the fuck do you know about Hot John?
I know that she's not an Arc Knight.
How?
I'm nuts.
How do you know that?
Because I know who the 5 Arc Knights are.
Who are they?
What do you mean? It's common knowledge.
Well,
Roll
that's
history
true.
right now.
It is. That's true.
This
It is.
common knowledge.
It is actually common knowledge.
You of all people would definitely know who the 5 Arc Knights
Yeah,
are.
I forgot that this is common knowledge. We just don't
16.
know for sure whether one of them is
Yeah,
running
even
this
you
place.
as like as a detached person at least would have heard the
I know,
name
like,
Pale
who they
Grass. Like the police force mentioned a little bit of it as well.
alright, Fissy, what's up?
What?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So if we fight them, won't we all die?
Well, that's the idea. Is if there's
That's
You
the
know.
idea.
seven
I don't
seven of
wanna
us.
die.
No, if there's like 7 of us fighting this one guy, the likelihood of us dying goes down drastically.
I don't know.
But aren't they strong enough to kill all of us
Well, that's whenever we're playing their
at
games.
once?
No, when we're in here and playing their games, yeah, but at that point we'd be out of the system and we'd be playing by like normal world rules. And in my experience, 7-on-1 goes in favor of the 7.
I don't know.
10 times out of
I've
10.
seen some people like just turn groups of other people into just paste.
The paste.
So I understand
I
where
don't
you're
want
coming
to
from.
be paste.
I don't think we will. But I also think this is our best chance to getting out of this place.
I do want to leave.
Yeah. Same. And you
That-
know, this could be nothing. We could go through all this and just like be out of it. But I think we need to be prepared for worst case scenario where we have to fight one of these 5 Arc Knights and
Fair.
deal with the fallout. And I don't think it's gonna happen like today, but it needs to be something on our radar, something we're, prepared to. We need to be prepared to face, and we need to be prepared to jump at the opportunity when we get it.
Yeah.
Nadia and I are gonna do some exploring later today / tonight and see if we can find some more information. But
So
just like sort of meta here, like if this is just even like a or like a DC 10 type enemy in terms of like danger calculations for monsters in the monster manual, like that's more than capable of turning a group of 7.
yeah,
level
I don't
3
necessarily
characters
think
into
that we have
base.
good odds.
that's fair.
And like that's half of what the dungeon,
Oh,
the
you're right.
the
Stream's
monster
over.
manual like can get up to in terms of strength.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're squishy.
Yeah.
We are squishy boys and girls.
I mean, I think
What?
that's one reason why we don't necessarily want to do it today. Maybe we can level up at least to level 3.
Well,
maybe to
we
level
have
4.
been hinted that we might level up to level 3. But.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely level up after Hot John grinds me into paste.
That's a good learning experience.
It is. I'll learn how to die in
Yeah.
1
Yeah,
second.
We can compare and contrast our dying stories.
She'll kiss me right on the mouth like a viper and I'll die.
Oh yeah, that'll be the second time that has happened essentially.
Join Fisty in arguing that it's not good to be paced.
Well,
I don't think that's an argument that needs to be made. I think that's pretty universally known.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, if
Hostile doesn't seem to get it.
if we fight an Arc Knight and it's like a mandatory fail boss, then I mean, we could still progress the story technically. Mod didn't say that. That was me.
So I don't think we're moving on this like today, but I just wanted you
Could
guys
if
all
we
to
went
know.
really fast.
What?
We could if we went really fast.
That's true. But I think Nadia and I both want to try to do a little more investigating and see what we got going on and like if we can find out any more information.
Well, it seems like it'd be a good idea for us to assist in any way. I mean, the rest of us, save for Ember and Melody, don't necessarily have any fights coming up because we've all met our quota for the 3-day span. So, however we can help, I mean, I will at least. Don't want to speak prematurely for my friends.
Well, I can talk with Nadi and see, what we got, what his plan is, and kind of go from there. I think more than anything, just playing it cool and pretending like you don't know anything, and like playing the system.
My intelligence is 8, brother. That is not a problem.
I would also like to ask that everyone not go down any traveling hallways on your own, by the way, because I was completely attacked last night. And
Oh, fun!
yeah.
Are you?
Do you have anything to do with
that to them?
Huh?
Are you gonna describe that situation to them? Who you ran into and any of that?
So I just got like this really weird feeling, and I was gonna like turn around and go back to the library where I knew it was at least safe, and I just got this really like foreboding feeling, and then it was like there was like a heaviness in the air, and I heard like footsteps and like whistling, and I'm actually wondering if it was like Hot John possibly. But I did run into the bartender.
Oh, you met Naughty.
Oh.
The bartender's naughty?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna need to tell Caddy.
Dude, he gave you so many drinks. He also freaking doused some dude.
Yeah.
Caddy's a long time ago at this point. Jeez.
Oh.
But
Well,
see.
for Fisty, Caddy is 4 days ago.
That's true. When you see Caddy again, Fisty, I'm sure she'll be very, very excited to hear all about this. We'll make sure that you get that. God, look at our fucking booze basket there.
And as
I would just like to point out that that's not only mine.
No, I know that's mine
That
too.
is good.
Let me add one.
and as
Oh.
Did you say only one of those is yours?
No, I said let me add one more.
Okay, I was like, no.
And my bottle cap.
as the conversation reaches its climax here,
Yeah,
the sound of
I mean, this isn't
the sound of
Mark.
staggered vibration kind of echoes through, like interrupts the conversation, bringing everyone silent. Says my stupid ass cat.
He was playing the sound of the vibration.
Gary's like, I'm the big bad.
Everybody hears it. Everybody goes.
It's a giant cat.
It's so cute.
Many of you check the standings or your hands to see if there was anything of note hostile with your new position. Yours could go off at any time. You have been given very little info, but it didn't come from you. Melody. Ember, with your pending match coming up, it's just a matter of waiting for your pings to come through as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not you either. It's Melody.
Ooh, what does it
She said
say?
no, didn't you? What a twat.
There's a list of times.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Ah!
holy shit.
Okay, what are the options?
There's one option.
What?
Yes.
A list of time.
Right
A list of one option.
A list of one time.
As the rest of the time slots must have already been grabbed for the day for PvP.
Okay.
And it's 10 p.m. The latest one.
Okay.
Do you click it?
I'll click it.
What happens if you don't click it? If there's only one option?
You can always cancel it. Just get an extra for the day.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'll click it.
Your marks go back to normal.
There's a murderer here and I'm gonna fight her. I'm vastly underqualified.
Technically,
that's
we're all
where-
killers at this point.
And
You're
and
not
is
all
that
killers.
where we're Does everybody disperse after that
I
point?
think I would immediately message Naughty and be like, Naughty, we need to meet like now.
Yeah, I maybe I can meet.
Naughty's
just
got
getting up and around,
Naughty,
my guy.
you're gonna want to know what's happening.
Naughty's gotta know.
Oh, what kind of crazy
My
shit
mind
are you
can
getting
measure
me
my
in,
stress.
little man?
Trust me, you're gonna want to know what's going on. Where
Okay,
can we meet?
fine.
It's actually
Fine,
pretty
meet
useful.
me in
This
the
way
rec
it
room or
makes me
something.
too
I don't
stressed
know.
out, like,
I'll be there
busting
soon
it
anyway.
out and overeating.
All right, please hurry.
Yeah, whatever. Stop.
Whatever.
Naughty, come on.
Whatever, I do what I want.
You disperse at that point?
Go away, Cartman.
Yeah, I'd go wait in the rec room.
Okay. As
Do you want me to come with you? To like explain what's happening?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
as you guys head out the door, something snags you right before you head that direction.
Fuzzy.
Mr. Fuzzy grabs the back of your
Mr.
back of your shirt here. Feel free to deny this, but I got something for you guys, just in case you can use it.
A
Oh.
present?
It's almost like a wet washcloth.
Ew.
It is
Ew.
it is basically like a rolled up scroll that is just
Gross.
fully absorbed.
Holy
It's
shit.
not like normal paper. It kind of feels like leather almost.
Mm-hmm.
But hands this over to you.
What is it?
You read it yourself. You can read, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, everybody needs a pupil. I figured I can start late.
Can I open it up and read
Sounds
it
like,
now?
hi, I'm Hot John.
Yeah.
I do that.
Hot John.
It's your reflection.
It basically is a blast of this combination of dirt, dead skin, and freaking oil just splash your face.
Ew.
Fuzzy, what the fuck?
Hustle's got the.
He kind of goes,
Kill Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, you son of a bitch.
Kill Fuzzy.
"Fuck you, yeah!"
Yeah.
Feel like
You guys seem a little green. This is
These two are turning fisty
experience that I wrote down from when I started.
All right.
If that helps you at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think this is
Hey,
how you get to
I'm gonna
level
make sure to
3.
keep in contact with you, okay?
No.
I want to get you out of here with us.
Y'all leave an old man to his devices.
No, I'm gonna get you out of here with us. Trust me.
Listen, I'm a big boy. But
Yeah.
I will leave if you invite me.
Yeah.
Are
please,
you?
Please come with us. I want to get you out of here.
Keep in touch, big man. He goes back to rolling over. Oh, did you call for me?
It's just Fisty is confused at the "I'm a big boy" comment.
I'm an adult! Does that make sense to you, maggot?
Oh.
I think I shit bigger than you yesterday. Wait, 2 days ago.
Fuzzy, just let him be. No, just let her be.
She's picking a fight!
No,
I'm all
Fuzzy.
pissed off now!
Fuzzy.
He raises his arm up, but the other one that's still slightly broken kind of barely goes up.
Holy
Oh, yeah,
shit.
'cause he didn't go to the
Fuck!
bay.
Ah!
Idiot.
Shit dick! Ow!
I want to see if I
So
can get
I
you
win?
something to help with that.
What's your name?
Nope. No. Hey, don't tell.
No,
What's her name?
no,
That's
Fisty,
Rammy.
do it.
That's Rammy.
I'm Rammy.
You listen here, Rammy.
So fucking stupid.
Keep your phone on hand.
They won't let me have my.
You know what I'm talking about!
No, I.
You know what I'm talking about!
Your hand fit. Rammy.
Your hand, Rammy.
Rammy, just leave, Rammy.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and end for the night.
Oh shit.
Fuzzy's gonna show up and be like, "What the fuck? I've been trying to challenge you.
I can't
You
hear
don't
anything.
exist."
My bar's broken. It's not working.
I have made a
This is
decision.
bullshit. Kayla, all right. What are we looking forward to next time? The exploration of the
So great.
pipeways.
Yes, so the
Kayla
pipe.
freaking fighting.
Turning
What
the
we
face.
assume to be Hot John.
Hot John.
Hot John.
Hell yeah.
Also known as Naughty, also known as Diego.
We don't know that for sure.
And DuPont.
Also
And
known as
DuPont.
DuPont.
Don't forget DuPont,
They're all the same fucking
God,
person.
yeah.
I
What
couldn't.
if?
who is one of the 5 archetypes.
Jesus Christ.
Who is all 5 Arknights?
All 5 at once.
Who is also glorious. Who's also
Glorious. Who's also what's his name, Davey.
Everybody's Hot
Oh,
John.
Davey, I forgot Davey.
Y'all just
Also
LeBan and Davey
Indy.
at this
Oh,
point.
no.
God.
No, I'll make a note.
He's
Next
somewhere
time.
around
I'll
here.
find Davey.
Wait, it's all Hot John? Always has
Hot
been.
John.
Colonel does not fully
Has
abandon
been.
Davy.
Oh, Davey.
Fucking Reddit.
feel
I
so
did
bad
not.
for that guy.
I super did not expect.
Oh, you asked for the fight. You could have always done this.
Colonel.
I
would
felt
keep
like
up
you
with
just
Davy,
did that
right?
for fun, and then what?
I almost
Colonel
did.
would keep up with Davy, right? He hasn't been fully abandoned.
No, yeah, he knows where Davey is.
Hey,
I feel like you
CJ.
probably also could
Jordan
just, like,
asked me to
sent a
ask you
message
if you
on
still have her Rapunzel
No,
mask.
I want to fight this twat
I do.
Do you have it with you?
and get
No,
killed.
it's at home.
Okay.
I can bring it by tomorrow.
Okay, whatever, just whenever you see Jordan next.
Okay.
A baby.
I do have it. I meant to tell her that I had it, and I can wash it. I'm gonna do laundry